All right, there we are. Hello, everyone. Except for PJ, who's just bigger than everybody.
Thanks.
Who joined the stream late and
Oh,
took
and
over
she's in my
everything.
spot.
Yep. Well, no, she just took over everything. We love you, baby.
It is the power of my awesomeness invading everybody's screens. What can I say? I try to control it. Look, Ella.
Oh my goodness, why are my glasses so shiny?
All right, here we go.
I don't have anything open, so I can't see any of this.
That's okay. We'll get you. There you go. Now you are no longer in charge of the world.
Aww.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
Your books.
Yay.
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Chaotic. Surviving.
I'm here.
I have blackberry mead, so I'm happy.
Ooh, that's nice.
Great.
That sounds
I have
good.
bourbon. Cheers.
I have a blackberry soda.
Cheers.
Yay. Clink. All right, so we had two of you guys missing last week, so we did a little side quest. Does anybody want to summarize that, or does anybody remember what the heck we were doing in the real game?
I can summarize the side quest. You are barking up the wrong tree if you think I've got any idea what we did last actual game.
Meat, mimics, and dragon babies.
Oh,
Well,
you know what? I knew what happened in the last game. The fish lady killed everybody. I remember that.
Oh.
I didn't
That's
kill
all I remember, though.
everybody.
Okay, almost everybody.
I hung out with the fish
You just
lady
killed
and
the little
survived.
pe-
All I got was the stupid chainmail.
That's right. There you go.
All right, so let me summarize. In the last real episode, you guys were sent by Dauphino's uncle and the Emerald Enclave to find the dwarf Mordain, I believe is his name. It's in the thing, and he has been. You think he fled with the rest of the villagers into the caves nearby, and you ventured to the caves nearby, and somebody got attacked by a pudding.
Oh, right. There was some pudding oozing out of a stalagmite.
I remember that now.
Gooey and gross. And
Exactly.
I had a moment of
Didn't Piranha stick her hand in it?
That's
no. I
that's
had a moment
Or
of
something,
intuition
right?
from my, I don't know, my secret, my angel, my guardian angel was like, "Are you actually about to do that thing right now?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not." So
That's right.
I think
Thank
that
goodness.
that was a pretty accurate summary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do believe I Eldritch blasted the shit out of it.
you did.
I think you did, but we're gonna have to start that over because I've lost all of the notes from that encounter.
No.
So we can if you want. I mean,
Bad,
I'll just let you roll
bad.
damage. Oh, actually, ho, look at that. Check this out. So one of the I know certain people, and BJ's taken over this scene as well. But
What happens here? Oh, look
It
at my
happened
tiny little
again.
finger.
it's okay because it's a different scene. But the point I was trying to make is if I scroll back here, I have the entire log, the entire game log. That's every roll you guys have made in this campaign. Isn't that cool?
Well,
That is
that's
pretty
disappointing.
So I'll just scroll back and we'll see what the pudding was, or what kind of damage Menredin did to it, and then I will fix. Actually, let me fix BJ first.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s and 5s, which is a little sad.
Isn't it though?
It was a bad roll-in kind of night. The last week was a good roll-in kind of night.
Go figures. I missed that one.
Yup. There we go. Ta-da!
Yay.
Yes, Praetor, we know. If somebody hadn't joined late.
Yeah, there was a whole thing. He should have been here for it.
Anyway, all right, so that's good. Let me check and see. Piranha investigation check. Do.
Did I
6.
find anything?
Hold on. There we go. That was the last. You did 10 damage. There it is, right there in the middle of the screen. You did 10 damage to it. So, do we want to start right in the beginning of a black pudding battle?
Who did 10 damage?
We could just say it's dead.
I think Menredin did 10 damage.
Yeah, that sounds right. I also declare it to be dead.
I disagree.
We believe this strongly.
All right. Well, if that's what we're gonna do, then let us. Okay. Everybody
No,
roll initiative.
I don't. That was Ella talking. That was not Piranha. That was out of character. I am ready to fight some
All right.
ooze as
Then everyone should roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Wait, even the people who aren't in the cave? Or are we all in the cave? I
You're all in the
forgot.
cave now.
I think we're all.
Well,
Okay.
you're near the entrance, and if you want to take an action, you should probably roll initiative.
well. I just burned
Well,
a
that was
19
poor.
initiative.
That's okay. All right. So let's see who got what.
I got a 6.
Yep.
got a 19.
Piranha got a 23.
Ooh.
Listen, I haven't even found my character yet. Give me a second.
Menarin got a 19. Shazara got a 6.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Senzin got a
Just
16.
roll better.
Yep, exactly. Are we still waiting for Delphine to get her character sheet up?
Yeah, I have my character sheet now, but something's gone weird with it. And
Why don't you just roll 20 sider
stuck.
on the table and tell me what you get?
because for the first time ever, there's not one at the
Are you
table. 'cause
kidding
I
me?
seriously moved it. Yeah, they're like right there. I can see them. I just can't reach them. Wait, I got
that's
it.
funny.
I got it.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
12. We don't know yet. Hold on.
If it doesn't work last time, I had to close it and reopen it because
got
I
it.
couldn't get anything to roll.
All right.
Yeah, it has its issues, but I finally got it. It's just really slow, and I don't know what their deal is over there.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I moved the dice to clean my desk, and that was the first thing I moved, and the only thing I actually got to. So everything else is still here.
all right. So let's say, I can't even, let's say this thing is the black pudding. It's there inside the, there it is. Let's bring it down one. There it is. And it,
The big dude is the black pudding.
yeah, the little symbol that I just put in there, the little
The
compass
compass.
symbol. Exactly.
I can't find it.
I'm looking for us. All I see is like a butthole in a dripping cave.
I
I'm
mean-
sorry, y'all. I would like to describe it any other. Oh no, I found this. Give me another description for it, and I will never
I
say
see
it
a
again.
giant. I see an orc, and that's it. I don't.
Oh, you're
see
on the wrong
anything.
side. You got to go further to the right. It's all
There's nothing to the right.
up and to the right.
Oh! I see it now.
There
okay,
you
I have
go.
to like way zoom in. Got it.
Yes, you do. All
Now
right.
I very much cannot.
It's by the
unsee.
drumstick-looking thing.
No,
Yeah.
it is a compass
Drumstick
cardinal
looking
point
thing. What?
indicator. That's what it
I
is. It's
see
the
a
compass.
and a
There you go.
wrong.
Oh yeah, I see
Is
the
it-
compass now.
Or is it now a butthole?
It is not. It
butthole
is a
above. No, the butthole's above it. It's like,
Oh, the deep abyss.
Just see.
yeah, it's like 60 feet above.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, welcome to our stream.
I don't see the butthole anywhere.
I can't even get the map to finish.
This is
loading,
the
to be
taint, not the
honest. I don't
butthole.
know. Oh, dear
I will
God.
die on this hill.
You probably are.
Wait, don't we have like a teenage boy watching us
Oh.
now?
I told his mom that maybe 12 was a little too young. And I told her actually the quest itself is like 100% G rated, but we just
But
We
the players
can't.
are not.
Okay,
we're
this is
just
like-
us.
I am perfectly
Incapable.
Yeah.
Like,
I
It was-
actually can't get Alba Rodeo to load. I don't know. It's just dead white screen.
Oh, all right. Oh, you might have to clear your cache and come back. So if you have to clear your cache and come back, that's a thing
Okay.
that sometimes happens. So, all right. I am gonna pause that. It was exactly at this moment that I knew. All right. While you're doing that, initiative order is Piranha, Menrid, Senzin, Dauphine, Black Pudding, Shazara. So I will take the 10 damage away from the Black Pudding because you did manage to what did you manage to do last time?
Elder's Blast.
You Eldritch blasted it. And that's right. And this fits right in because at the end of the last game, Piranha was about to stick her hand inside the stalagmite or mite. Might as well.
I
Titus.
didn't.
But she did
So-
not. So Piranha is up. What is Piranha doing?
Okay. I feel like I'd probably get more traction out of a two-handed or two-weapon attack with my short sword and my dagger.
So what are you attacking? Because right now it is basically a stalagmite with holes in it.
All right. No, I'm just gonna shoot my arrow into the holes. That's what I'm
I'm gonna say roll with it. I mean, it's got complete cover.
Okay.
Right.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, let me pull up the rules for complete cover just to make sure that you can actually hit it. Complete cover. All right. And I think it's just total
I'm gonna
cover.
hold my turn. I'm gonna hold my turn.
Cannot be targeted directly by an attack or spell.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
So you.
All right, come back to me.
Yep. Give me a give me a wisdom check. Just I'll tell you what the DC is. Just roll your wisdom.
Oh, 3. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're oblivious.
Where am I? Why did someone turn on a light? Maybe? No, I don't need that. I have dark vision. That's
All
how
right,
unwise
so-
I am.
What are you holding your action for a pseudopod to come out?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold until there's something for me to shoot at, basically, or maybe attack two-handed.
You got it. Menredin.
Yes. So it's a stalagmite with holes in it. Yes?
Yes.
So theoretically, I'm not actually aiming at. Why can I not pull up my character sheet? I'm not actually aiming at something. I'm aiming in the hole.
Yep.
And let me
Remember,
look at the.
you got it last time because its pseudopod was extended.
Yeah.
And then it used its bonus action to retreat back in.
Yeah. So the phrasing of Eldritch Blast does not include the words creature that you can see.
Okay. I'm going to say though, like if you were trying to blast something through solid stone, that's probably
No.
not going to hurt it.
Not trying to blast through solid stone. I am aiming in a hole and like zapping in the hole.
Okay. I'll say roll at disadvantage
Okay.
because you can't see it. So you're just to be clear, the way this is working is you're walking up to it and sticking your finger in the hole, or at least near the hole.
Near the hole. I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, I feel like Eldritch Blast is very, dependent on the caster to determine its location. I mean, you can cast a fireball from an awful distance away and
Yep.
still pinpoint where you're going to send it. So I don't think she needs to stick her finger in the pillar per se.
Well,
Right?
So you're gonna.
I'm not like sticking in, but I'm definitely like looking in a hole.
I would say
Okay.
you're gonna have to be within. You're gonna have to be within at least 5 feet of it to get the angle you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Basically,
not
in
like-
in attack range to get
Yeah.
the angle you want.
I am within range of getting bitch slapped by a pseudopod.
Okay.
I understand what you are setting up.
Gotcha.
Having held my turn, can I have an arrow notch ready to
That's
maybe?
exactly what we're assuming. If it sticks out a pseudopod, you can hit it. for attack.
Yeah, and maybe protect her if it tries to go after her in this moment.
My disadvantage is a 16.
Oh, all right. That's a hit.
Okay, so then damage is 13.
You're all right. So you're getting the reputation in this party for just damaging the shit out of things. Like
Yeah.
seriously, like you all just whatever she points at just disintegrates or turns to dust. I mean, it's not dead, but like she's just blasting shit left and right.
Awesome.
I'm
Anytime,
not gonna complain.
anytime she raises her hands, just like in casual, gesturing, I'm just gonna kind of flinch a little, just a little.
And you'd be right to do that.
And then play it off.
All right, Senzin.
All right. I'm gonna light a torch and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to stick a torch in a hole. I'm going to light the torch, make it really fiery and nasty, and I'm going to stand as far back as I can and shove it in there.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. It will take an action on its turn in response to that.
Okay.
Dauphine.
I still can't find Albert Rodeo, and my character just crashed.
It's
I have
okay.
to hold my turn for a second. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you can do it roleplay. Just tell me what you want to do.
Well, see, I haven't had enough time to look at my character to even remember what it does. So, really, I just think I'll my turn.
Throw the shoe. You can always throw the shoe.
Throw the shoe into the stalactite with the black pudding.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No,
I'm very
Probably not.
How about if let's see, that's the rogue. So why don't I do firebolt? So I can cast the firebolt cantrip, which is like 1d10 damage if I hit.
Let's do the same thing that we did for Menredin. Roll for disadvantage to get the angle.
All right. Okay, finally loaded here. Roll. Well, that's interesting. I have no dice. There's nowhere to. Oh, for God's sake! I've broken it.
Do you need some help? Do you need help?
Oh, can you roll for me?
Yes. Would you like me to roll a d20?
Yeah. I need help.
It feels like a Monday.
Yep.
It does it, and it has all day.
Mhm.
Like, there's no dice roll section. What is?
All right. Doesn't
I
matter.
think you've got to close it and reopen it because that's
Doesn't matter what I
happened to
roll
me.
next. The 4 is probably going to be the low one.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just say I missed.
All right. Yes, you miss.
Bottom
You got a
left
2 on
of
your second
D&D
one.
Beyond. There's
Huh?
there's a little D20 on the bottom left of D&D Beyond, and if you click it, it just lets you like.
Oh no, but there's
Roll.
not. All the dice are gone. That's what I'm saying. All the places you would
Oh,
normally.
for
they're
you.
gone.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
for-
I'm so
it's all
sorry.
gone.
It's
Like,
terrible.
My character is like there, like, but I can't. Nothing happens when I click on anything. I've closed it like 4 times now.
Oh. Yeah, last
Again.
time I closed it and reopened it and it worked, but I only had to do that once.
But yeah, I finally
that
got
sucks.
Elbow Rodeo up, but
God, I'm sorry. We'll
I don't know.
take
I
a.
don't know. It says my name is something weird now, though. It's very
What?
confused.
You're
Yeah,
Oh,
Albert
hold on.
Rodeo has named me someone else.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
Don't worry about that. It just names different things. It just randomly assigns names if you don't rename yourself. But I'm gonna
Alright.
check. Hold on, I'm gonna check your character real quick. Sorry for the delay on the stream here, but I just want to make sure that.
Sorry, everyone. I'm trying really hard to make things work. It's just not happening.
I just want to make sure that something in the campaign didn't get screwy. So view campaign, and then let's see. Dauphine, there you are. Let me view your character sheet. And it looks good to me. I think you just have to refresh your browser cache or something.
Well, I tried that, and now we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading into town to visit the blacksmith group. Try again after a short rest, which is hilarious, but also not helping. And I don't have a copy of my character in any other way. And this is why everyone should use Hero Lab now. I'm sorry. Terrible plug. I apologize.
It's okay. I got you here, though, so if you need to roll anything, just let me know, and I'll roll until you can get yourself situated.
Thank you.
All right, and then let me get back to Storm King's Thunder module. All right, cool. So, all that said, what the hell are we just doing? Oh, right. All right, stream. I'm just going to roll randomly because Menredin heard it, but it's really afraid of what Senzin is doing.
Are you sure it's nothing you've done? Because it says I'm viewing a read-only character sheet.
That's very... Oh, maybe if because I'm in it? Let me
Maybe.
get out of it. I'll close out of your sheet. There, I'm out. All right, evens is Senzin, odds is Menredin.
My dice came back! Yay!
There you go. All right, evens is Menredin.
No.
Unfortunately. So, it is going to just completely stick a big Ah, God, I can't believe I'm going to describe it like this. A very thick black pseudopod is going to come out and whack Menredin right in the head. Or try to, anyway.
Can I use this opportunity to use my turn and shoot it now that it's out?
Yes.
Or is that not quite how it works?
You can, but it's... actually, yeah, you're before it, so it is going to try to hit Menredin. You can go ahead and use your action. You held it.
What is the risk of hitting Menredin?
What are you doing? Are you shooting an arrow at it?
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
Please. I don't think I can. All right.
No, if you roll a natural 1, it doesn't matter what your bonus is.
Well, I'll try my dangest. See, look, it incurs.
Good
Okay.
job.
You hit it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
You're trying.
I know you are.
All right.
So let me describe
Wait,
this.
I
Oh,
hit.
you
I
hit
did
it.
the wrong thing. I did. Oh.
I know
did
you
hit
did
it.
another attack.
Yeah, I tried to hit. I clicked. I swear to God, I'm hitting it.
There
It's
you
just
go.
being really weird.
I
It's
believe
finally.
you. It's weird here too. It's not you.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
12 damage? All right. Let me describe this to you, by the way. So it extends this pseudopod to try to hit Menredin. Piranha interjects and manages to hit it with an arrow, and the arrow is sizzling and dissolving after it hits.
I got more. Worth it. Although, is Menredin under or close enough to be? Can I do something to? Can anyone do something to like make sure that whatever is making the arrow sizzle doesn't end up sizzling Menredin?
Potentially Senzin, but we'll see what happens. So the pseudopod is going to attack Menredin now. All right.
It's not dead.
Oh no.
I think it's pissing me off.
All right, what did I get? The die is actually over the frickin' result. 13. Does it 13? I don't think a 13 hits your armor class, does it?
It does not.
All right. It reaches out and is affected by the arrow and misses Menredin. Delphine, you were holding your action as well. Do you want to do something?
Well, I mean, I actually remember. I think I tried to, or you rolled for me. I don't know what happened. I mean, I
Oh,
can do
right.
something.
Yep. Never mind. Yeah, you did try to.
I have
you tried-
dice now, though. If you want me to try
All
it,
right.
but
It only has one attack, so it is going to use its reaction to retreat back into the thing. Shazara,
Yes.
you are up
So it's retreating back.
into the thing. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back because there is still an awful torch in there. It's going to come out of the thing and move right there. So it's just going to go aggro now.
Ah, he left its armor.
Yes, it's going. Well, it's moving away from the torch.
All right. Well, if it's moving, well, I mean, it's moving away from the torch, but as far as I can tell, it's going after Duffine and
Yep.
Piranha. So,
Dear God, about to be attacked by a giant slug. Someone pour salt on it.
I am going to, I guess, Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
I can close what's happening here. Okay, sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
25.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
$10.
10 damage. It is still alive.
Do I get can I, no. Never mind. I was going to say, don't I have, what's my bonus action that lets me,
If you're attacking with a
Can't
weapon,
remember.
two-handed with two weapons, but you decided to use a magical attack.
yeah, I have, what the heck is it? I have Agonizing Blast, but I cannot
Agonizing
Find it
blast added to your damage.
or oh, they'd already added to the damage. Okay, sorry. I was trying to find it on the
okay.
character sheet to figure out how it worked, but okay.
All right. Are you going to move or are you going to stay back there?
Um. Hmm. I'm gonna move next. Well, maybe moving. You know, the time I hid behind Sensen, it didn't go so well for me. So, if it's gonna hit me, it's gonna hit me. But I don't want to get hit by anybody else's stuff. So it's probably gonna hit me regardless. And going next to Menridin is probably not gonna help me. So I guess I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
And hope its pseudopods are not that long.
All right. Then we are back to the top of the order. Piranha.
Okay, so how long are my arrows?
How long are your arrows? I don't know. 2 feet.
From where I'm standing roughly, or if I shift just a little bit, can I reach my arrow in and dip it into the burning torch so I now have a flaming arrow and then notch that and shoot it at the creature that apparently hates fire?
I think you're a little
smart.
too far away from Senzen. You'd have to move over to Senzen, and you realize that that would probably give the pseudopod an opportunity attack if you moved away from it.
I thought the torch was inside of the thing and it crawled out to be away from the torch that was jammed into it.
I thought Senzen was holding it there. Did you drop it in?
I thought it got dropped in.
I was holding it inside the hole.
I
Okay,
thought
so
it was being held.
You're Richard.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's being
understand.
held.
And you're okay, yeah, you're probably too far away from me to really. Well, I can move 30 feet and make an attack, right?
But remember, it is in melee combat with you and Delphine right now. If you move away from it, it will get a free attack at you.
Okay. A no would suffice. Then I am just going to.
I mean, you can
I'm
do
gonna-
it. It just there's a consequence.
Yeah, I hate those. It's like my least favorite thing.
Welcome to life.
Right?
Then I'll do a 2-weapon attack with my short sword. Oh my god.
Somebody redeemed a goose honk.
Do I need to pause for effect, or can I keep doing my? I mean, thank you. I love that for you. I love that you're about to hear that. But do I just click both of them? Am I good to do the thing?
All right. So what are you gonna do? Tell me again.
I want to attack it with my dagger and my short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and
I
attack
believe
it.
in you.
Attack it.
Thank you.
Roll the first attack. The consequences
Not
of this
ideal.
attack. Yeah. Hold on. Let me open my book and see what the Book of Life holds for Ella and inspiration.
Excellent. And super card that was poetic. Love it.
Ella has 2 inspiration points currently.
Yay.
Mm. Okay. Then I think Ella's going to roll again.
All right.
Actually- Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'll do it.
All right. 1 inspiration point.
Didn't it dissolve your arrow?
So I have a quiver full.
Yeah, but now you're attacking it with your short sword.
Luckily for you, you missed it.
Okay. Have we seen it dissolve metal yet? Is this the first metal that we've attempted to use against it?
Your arrowheads are metal.
Okay. Well, I missed it with the short sword. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna go for, I guess. But the arrow did damage, correct?
Yep.
Maybe
Alright,
just
I
shoot another arrow. Those are more disposable. Don't risk the short sword.
No, I'm not gonna risk the short sword. I have a grip of daggers. I have an embarrassment of daggers in my possession.
That is now the new phrasing for, like, you have a flock of birds, you have an embarrassment of daggers. That's
I
just
do.
great.
That's-
Don't
Yeah.
use the fancy letter opener.
I
Yeah,
That's
won't.
worth money.
Oh no, that's locked away. I should give that to Delphine to put in the bag of holding because
Yeah.
I don't trust me with it. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go for the dagger. Let's roll the dice.
Got this.
Well, that wasn't great either. It's 8 plus 4. That's only a 12. So
12 is a hit.
excellent.
All right. So the
Nice.
dagger hits. Everybody that is in melee range takes 3 points of acid splashing damage.
Aww.
What
I've
is
got
melee
my-
range?
That
I
would be Menridin, Delphine, and Piranha.
Well, I'm glad I stayed where I was.
I hit it for 8, and it's y'all. I've got berries. They're delicious berries. I can make it up to you, but it
Oh.
did take 8 damage. I took
and
The berries are awesome.
the dagger you hit it with has a permanent -1. It is being corroded.
Oh, I let go
Or
of it. I'm over it. I have
Okay.
no. I drop it like.
Like a hot potato.
Like a
Thank you. That's
corroding
much
dagger.
Much better. Yes. Like that. Thank you.
All right. Anything
got
else,
3, you said?
Piranha?
No, I think I've done quite enough. You said 3 damage.
Yes, everyone. That would be Menredin, Dauphine, and Piranha. Take 3. Acid splashing. And then, moving on to Menredin.
So I'm just going to repeat Eldritch Blast. Am I still at disadvantage?
Oh, absolutely not. You can see it. It's outside of the stalagmite.
Aha. Oh no.
It is my sad fact to inform Clover B that there is a 0 in the inspiration column.
How many do I have? Can I give her one of mine?
BJ, you've got 1. You can give it if you want.
Oh, I only have 1.
Jax, however,
I've got-
has 4.
I have 4.
Oh.
You may have 1.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
yay.
because that was a natural 1.
Aww.
Would
All right,
would
well,
not
you know
have
what?
been well. Oh, thank you.
I will put a
Oh,
1 back
hey.
in the
Yay.
Clover B column.
Yay!
Let's try this again.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my god!
Did you roll another 1?
Yes!
Okay,
Oh,
I really
no.
give you 1 now. Unless
You can only reroll once on a thing.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But here's the point, right?
And
Let me set the stage because you wave your arms and everybody starts to flinch because they expect you to blast it to hell, and just like little fizzles come out and nothing happens.
Oh no. I mean,
that's good, all things considered, at least, right?
I like that better than friendly fire, so.
Silver linings. Look, silver linings. I love it.
That low roll gif is hilarious.
Honestly, that's what it feels like.
I don't know who or how that was played, but that's very funny.
All right, so moving on to Senzin.
Okay, I am. If all of this can happen in 1 turn, I'm going to either just drop my shield or I guess it's on my back because I was crawling through. Never mind, I didn't have it out because we just crawled through a tunnel. So I'm going to light another torch and I'm going to run over and dual wield smack at this thing with torches.
All right.
Good plan.
Roll.
So I have
Close
to-
to me.
Yeah, what is
apparently-
your strength bonus?
+4.
All right, so just roll a d20 and add 4, and they're improvised weapons.
Okay.
That's first one's a hit.
Okay.
So and by the way, roll with advantage. I'm assuming the first one's fine, but you are flanked. Well, I guess you can't really flank something that doesn't have eyes. Never mind. Don't worry about advantage.
Okay, so that was a 13, then I get +4 on that. So
You hit both times. Roll for damage on the first one.
it says that I think it only does torches actually have a damage.
Do they?
And well, although if this creature is of course doesn't like fire, it probably would take extra, but it says if you make a melee attack with a burning torch and hit, it deals 1 fire damage. But I guess if the creature is
It shies away from that hit. It almost looks like it's in pain.
Okay, so I smack it and something happens.
Yep. Well, you roll a. Like, I'm gonna let you roll club damage too. Like, you hit it with the club.
Yeah.
So, in addition to the 1 fire, roll a d6. I think
So
club's
I'm
a d6.
I'm dual wielding, so 2 fire damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then this.
I'm sorry, Fort Worth
That's
Bell
awesome.
just said you guys are gonna encounter a random trap.
No.
No. roll again
Yep.
for the second one?
Well,
Okay.
hold on. You did 4 damage to it?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and then a 6 with a 1 die 6.
All right. Senzin, Menredin, Dauphine, and Piranha take 6 points of acid damage.
No.
What?
It's an acid pudding.
Oof.
Stop beating it to death.
Oops.
Would you like to
then.
make your second attack roll with the torch?
Nah.
Mm.
Oh, you know what you should do? Oh, please do it. Can you? I'm gonna allow it if you want to do it. Can you, Divine Smite with the torch?
Is that a
It's
is
a
that
melee weapon.
spell?
It's a paladin thing, right? Can't you Divine Smite as a paladin? Or do you not get that
I
until
think-
4th level?
Hang on.
Does anybody know what level we get Divine
Divine
Smites at?
Smite. There it is. When you hit with a melee weapon, you can but it expends a spell slot. I guess sure, why not? I expend 1 spell slot to do 2 die 8
It's a thing.
plus 1 die 8 for each spell level higher than first.
You're still...
Wow.
Yeah, like, trust me,
All right.
paladins, when they crit with Divine Smite, generally kill what they hit.
All right.
Nice.
So I'm rolling what?
Sorry, Smite slots. Thanks.
1, 2, 4 die 8. Holy crap.
Hit it.
1, 2, 3,
10,
4.
14. All right. So, here's what happens. Tell me how it dies.
I smash my fiery club into its gelatinous, gooey middle, and it's sort of like just makes a donut of a scorched donut.
Nice.
And as awesome as that was, as Senzin turns around with a satisfied smile on his face, 2 smaller black puddings arise on either side of the donut.
No.
This is some Mickey Mouse shit.
Bad
No, I
donut.
don't want that.
Bad.
All right.
Donut holes appear.
Yep. And now
You
who
make
gets
donut
it?
holes
Who gets the
now.
healing?
Oh.
It says.
We all need healing.
Piranha gets the potion of healing.
Thank you.
All right. Senzin, do you want to move anymore? You have a little bit of movement left.
Yeah, I want to get the hell away from these donut holes. Which I'm gonna go back right. Whoa, whoops.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. Okay.
You got it. They opportunity attacks because they were still reconstituting their physical form. So. Alrighty, Dauphine.
I'm a little concerned here, but I'm gonna try to kill something. I am going to use Firebolt and see if I can actually hit this time.
Cool.
And then wait for an excruciatingly long time for D&D Beyond to roll the dice and get really bad rolls.
Thanks for the
Awesome.
healing potions and random. Thank you for the random trap. Really, that's thank you.
Thank you for everything. For
That
all you
9 is a
guys.
hit.
Oh, did it really? Oh, yay! I'm
Yep.
so happy. I thought I failed this again. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll damage. Please be good. Please be good. This better be good because like next time I'm gonna have to heal myself or get some healing from somebody. I don't want to die from a pudding.
You all notice that. Nice. You all notice that it is not splashing acid on people when it is hit with a magical attack.
We know things. Since
Well.
and cheer.
I was going to
Yay.
actually ask, has it sprayed acid when it got hit with it seems like it was only when it was getting shot with things.
Only when it was you were all smart enough and wise enough to realize Oh, and Shazara, you've got advantage on your next roll.
Oh, excellent.
Yay!
So Shazara is going to be up after the two puddings. But you're all smart enough and wise enough to realize that it is not, when it's hit with a magical attack, it does not spew acid. And the first one is going to go after Dauphine.
Oh no!
Yup.
I suppose I learned that.
Does a 14 hit you? I
No,
don't think it does.
it does
All right.
not.
And the second one is going to go after Piranha, since they're right next to you. Nat 20!
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Yuck. Oh my god! I rolled a 1 for damage, so it's instead of it's gonna do 8 to you.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
How much did the healing potion heal me for? Or was that just granted to me? I need to like quaff that.
You actually
No,
have to
no,
use-
you have it. It's in your. I've written it down here. You
But
can put
she
it in your
hasn't-
inventory.
But
You
I
have
haven't
to-
taken it.
out.
Okay.
All right. So here's the problem. It has now hit you. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Well, that is a great question because I happen to be wearing something that I definitely already know.
I think it's chainmail.
And
I think you're wearing a
It
chain shirt.
is. I'm.
Scale mail. That's what it is.
Yeah, scale mail. Okay.
All right. So your armor class is going to go down by 1 now. You have a big swath of acid eaten away out of your armor
Permanently?
until you get new armor.
Bummer.
You're so mean.
Dang. That's rough. I hope, and I probably did not, but I hope I've learned some lesson today.
No, I doubt it, but that's okay. You would not be who you are.
Just, I'm gonna
All right.
figure out.
So I had one bath pudding attacked, and it missed, and that was my second attack, and it is now on to Shazara, who's got advantage on whatever she does.
All right. Well, since it doesn't seem to splash acid on us when it gets hit with magic, I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. Do I have to pick one now?
Yes, you do.
Or...
Since you have advantage, I'd recommend going after the one that's kind of already damaged. That way you might kill it.
Oh, that works for me.
Makes sense.
23.
Roll again, just in case you get a nat 20, because you have advantage. You get to roll
Oh.
2 and take the better of the 2.
Oh, first one was definitely better.
Take the 23, you hit it, roll for damage.
I can't see it. Hold on. 7.
I don't think that's actually adding your agonizing blast. What does agonizing blast add?
Yeah. Let me...
It adds your charisma modifier.
And
Trying to
look
find
under charisma at the top of the page. What is
Alright,
the number under charisma?
I'm trying to find it. +4. 18.
Oh, it is adding it. It is adding it. That's the 3 plus 4.
Yeah.
So you roll the 3.
I just
Got
had
it.
a really shitty roll.
All right. Well,
I see.
it does not splash acid, but it is not yet dead.
No.
Moving on to the top of the order, Piranha.
I'm going to move the absolute heck out of the way. And
So here's how this works, right? There's one of them that's in combat with you, one that's in combat with Dauphine. You can use your action to disengage, thereby saying it doesn't get a free attack against you. But that's your action.
and then I move out of range of attack.
Yep, and then you can just start shooting arrows at it.
Okay. Perhaps on our break, I would like to talk to you about that scale mail armor because on my character sheet it says I'm wearing cast off studded leather armor.
Oh, cast off studded leather. I'm sorry. So that's what you've got.
Okay. Okay. Do I have scale mail somewhere? Because if so,
No, I
like,
don't
I'm
think-
not so.
Yeah, I don't think you. This is the same. I think this is actually better armor class.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I am going to do that because I'm not a magic user and I'm simply I am not going to do anything but cause harm, and so I'm going to
Yep.
I think come back out towards the place that we already have been. So like the entrance to the cave. So I'm
Go
not
ahead and
going
move your
into
character
uncharted
wherever you want to be.
territory. Okay, like back over here-ish, I would say.
Why don't you move yourself up, like right behind Shazara? That way you could actually still see them to attack with a bow, maybe if you want to.
Yeah, good call, good call. That's what I do.
All right,
Just don't
Menredin.
splash me with any acid.
I'm trying.
Menredin.
Even you.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm assuming we're still trying to be stealthy, which kind of eliminates all
That's
of my actual
Wait,
Kinda
when
out
were
the.
we
That's
trying to be
probably out the
stealthy?
window.
Oh, is it out the window?
Well, I mean, you're eldritch blasting and you're firing arrows.
Yeah, I don't think we're stealthy at this point. Like, because Eldritch Blast doesn't create like a boom sound or something. Maybe not.
It's probably more like a quiet lightning hit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So like a sizzle.
Yes.
I think the stealth ship has sailed.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, no, this is much too small of a room for any of my spells.
Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. I haven't actually looked at all at Discord. If anybody's been trying to tell me anything.
Oh,
We have Discord.
I haven't.
I have
Um,
not.
I always message you on Facebook and forget about Discord. I apologize.
I can't do a spell unless I'm gonna kill everybody in the room. So I'm just gonna keep Eldritch blasting. The one in the front is damaged, yes?
Yes.
So let's go for that guy. It's a 23 to hit.
You hit.
13 damage.
How does it die?
Oh, finally.
Yay!
Maybe.
It gets hit with laser beams and then it like swells up and just kind of like shreds.
Like a terrible souffle.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
It dies and does not seem to be reforming. Who is up next? Up next is Senzin.
You can do it.
I'm gonna hold action.
What are you holding for? By the way, you're standing there with a torch. Oh wait, here I gotta put myself on my background properly.
Well, I mean, I could throw my torches at it. If I go beat it, it's gonna squirt at everybody. So I don't have any.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
Crazy.
Clip that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do because I don't have any offensive spells that don't involve beatings.
Well, that sounds problematic. You should look into that.
I have a breath weapon, but I don't want to risk it here right now. So
And they don't know that yet. So
I'm gonna throw my torch at it.
all right, sure.
Forget it.
Take this fire,
Damn it!
you donut hole.
It's like kicking the tires.
Roll the hit.
Okay. Roll a 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're basically throwing a club at it.
Oh no, I'm spending inspiration on that.
Wait, no, wait, hold
on.
on. Delphine,
Yes.
give me a dex save.
What did you do?
Oh no!
No, come on.
Did you light
I
Delphine on
think I
fire?
threw it at her.
You managed to duck out of the way of Senzin's torch.
Sorry.
I'm like, oh my god! Wow! Seriously, watch where you're throwing these things.
I'm sorry, princess.
You almost got my
Delphine.
shoes. That was bad.
Don't torch the shoes.
2 clips from that 5-minute. Oh god.
Wow.
All right, Delphine. What you doing?
I'm sorry. I was so distracted by the amusement of what he was doing that I failed to plan my attack. What? There's one little donut hole slime left or something.
Yes, it does not look like it has been damaged yet, though.
Okay. I'm going to try to attack it once more with the fires.
Okay.
So, because seems like the safest route that's not going to injure my comrades.
I feel guilty from that, even though I didn't.
You hit it.
Yay!
Roll for damage.
Damage.
If a pudding could scream in pain, it would.
It's just silently hissing in my general direction.
It's
I rolled a 1 for damage, so not so much. It's
a
like
slight hiss.
Yeah, it just makes a tiny pop sound or something.
You don't know how you can tell this, but it is now focused directly at you.
It's like, oh, madam. It's not what you'd like to do, is it?
And oddly enough, it's its turn.
Oh, dear.
No.
And it rolled a 2. It misses you.
Ha! Take that.
It's going to take its bonus action to jump back in the stalagmite.
Rude.
You don't have to keep fighting it.
But I want to.
Finish what you start.
I want to squish the pudding.
Squishy, squishy.
It is Shazara's turn.
Like bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
Can't stop.
It's gonna go. It's gonna be such a satisfying pop.
That's nice.
As much as we probably should just leave the room, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. I missed that.
Ellen, the look on your face was priceless. Anyway.
Nobody asked you, son.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to, just stick with Eldritch Blast.
All right. Roll with disadvantage.
11.
That's a hit.
Oh.
It does not have a very, very high armor class.
12.
All right. It is. You don't know. You can't, unless you're going to get close, you can't see anything moving around in there.
Oh, no, I don't need to really get any closer.
Are you sure?
And we're back to the top of the order. What is Piranha doing?
Plotting her revenge.
I am going to hold. I'm gonna hold because there's not. You know what? Even
You're
when
first
I hit
in
it
the
with
order.
arrow,
Like if it's you're first in the order. If something happens during this entire turn, you can hit it with an arrow.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna chill then.
Menredin.
I'm gonna repeat my blasting it.
All right,
Through a
disadvantage.
Yep.
I'm blasting it through the hole.
Sometimes that's just what you've got to do, I guess.
That's an 11.
That's a hit.
Ooh. 9.
Okay. Well, you don't see any movement going on. Senzin.
Do I throw my other torch?
Don't you dare.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I didn't move it. Actually, you know what? I should have given Delphine an attack of opportunity if she wanted it.
I would like to take it.
Remember,
do
you and
it.
Menredin will probably get splashed with acid if you hit.
But it can't. It can't be a spell, like a cantrip.
Do you have a cantrip that's a bonus action or reaction?
I thought Firebolt was, but I guess maybe. How do I tell?
It would say react. You can use this as a reaction.
Oh, great. So let me go read this.
Yeah, not without Warcaster. Somebody's saying.
Ah,
on the
okay.
stream.
Good deal.
And
well, I
I'm
don't
trying to
wanna
move it
stab
on the
because-
stream instead of in Owlbear Rodeo. Jesus.
Yeah, I guess not, because honestly, I don't think there's any point in hitting it with a weapon.
Got
And
it.
I'm not going to risk my shoes. It's just not going to happen.
All right. So Senzin, what are you doing? You
Is it back in the?
it's back in the stalagmite.
Tight-mite.
The tight mite.
Can I move and it attack me, or is it chilling in there right now?
You don't. Are you going to get close enough that you can see inside?
No, I'm gonna go heal people. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna. Piranha's looking rough, so I'm gonna lay on hands, if you know what I mean.
Oh, don't mind if you flip and do. Good sir.
I've got cats everywhere now all of a sudden. For 5 points.
I feel
Nice.
so warm inside and just flushed.
Aww.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so
You're
kind to
very
me.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Delphine.
Gonna try to firebolt the thing we're attacking if it's still available.
Roll at
Wait,
disadvantage.
I thought it dived back in its hole, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of all I got really for this particular battle. Well,
Okay.
I've still held my turn, right?
Yep.
Can I roll, I don't know, something to see if we just sort of disengage, is this thing gonna keep trying to attack us? Like, I don't know, nature
I suspect
or
not.
deception?
Does anybody have animal handling?
I rolled a 20.
Hmm.
I mean, Piranha probably does, right?
I got a 23, and I rolled a natural 20.
You rolled a natural 20? All right. I am going to just declare, since it had 4 hit points, that it is dead. And since you can't see it, you don't get to describe how it died.
Oh, it's just sort of sad in there.
Do we hear anything?
Yes.
A glop?
No. You actually hear a voice coming from, it seems to be somewhere behind Delphine. It says, hey, I got an offer for you guys.
That
I
sounds
turn
legitimate
and
And we're
promising.
out of combat now. Let's I'm gonna go back to the roleplay scene. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to respond to the voice, or do you want to do some healing? What is it that's going on right now? We're out of combat.
Well, I think I'm going to probably turn around and look before trying anything. Assess the situation.
You do not
I'm-
see anything. You can tell it's probably coming from around the corner.
I just used my last spell slot until my next rest to make 10 more. Oh, wait, to make more good berries. I'll have to figure out how that works. But yeah, I've got some healing berries now.
All right. Are you keeping track of how many you had? Oh, I think you ate them all last time. If I'm
Yeah,
not
we
mistaken.
distributed them all last time. So now we've got. I'll figure out how many I've got.
Okay. Delphine, are you going to take any action? Because the voice is it appears to be talking to you.
So, what is it you're offering?
I can get you your people back. You just got to kill somebody for me.
Possibly doable. Who are we talking about?
The chief? That way I can take over.
What's to prevent you from attempting to kill us after we kill him?
I don't know, because I have no desire to die. I just want to be in charge.
What are your?
And this
do you have a
little, like,
resume?
as you're seeing this little goblin head in a ill-fitting helmet pokes around the corner and is like talking to Delphine.
I turn to the party and I say, so it seems like this tiny little creature here wants to be in charge and would like us to kill the chief so that he can take over. What can you do that gives us any benefit in this combat situation? Because we were probably going to do that anyway, with or without you suggesting it. So how can you actually aid us that we would be willing to leave you alive?
I can get you past the ogres.
Well, that seems beneficial. Can you get us past the ogres and out of here with our people?
Well, I mean, once the chief's dead, the ogres will listen to me.
How certain are you of that? And how can we be sure of that ourselves?
Anybody who wants to can make an insight check.
I'm not feeling very insightful today.
Apparently I'm not either.
I got
I
a
am.
12.
14.
I got an 18.
Is there a guy there?
Senzen thinks that this person
Did
should
I
be your
hear a
best
voice?
friend. You confer among yourselves, and Menredin is pretty confident that this goblin is telling the truth, and that he's guided by greed. So he comes from around the corner, and he greets you. And let me figure out what his name is. His name is... It's going to be something stupid, I'm sure. Oh, my God. His name is Snigbat. Snigbat. Snigbat the Goblin.
Snakebot. All right, Snakebot, real quick follow-up question. My colleague here did just ask you if you can get us and our people back out. Are you going to, and how can we hold you to that?
I don't know. Look, you guys are pretty formidable. I don't want to fight you. That's my cousin's name. Cousin Snigbat. I mean, he's being very honest. He's looking at you. He's literally 3 feet tall, looking up at this party of adventurers that just, that literally killed the ooze that they were worried about. You didn't know that, but he's genuinely frightened of you.
Why would the ogres listen to a little goblin?
Oh, because they're dumb. They're real dumb.
That tracks, y'all. That does track. I'm gonna
So
say.
you want us to kill a chief ogre, so then you're king goblin ogre guy?
Huh? You didn't listen to a word I said. No, I want you to kill the chief of the goblins so that I can be chief and have all the wives, and then I'll be in charge of the ogres.
Are the goblins in charge of the ogres here?
Well, yeah, we're a lot smarter than ogres.
Well, I'm a lot smarter than ogres too.
Okay.
Brag about it. Weird flex, bud.
How do you propose to get us past the ogres?
Well, just tell them that we're on a mission to go talk to the chief. They'll listen to me because, I'm the second.
Can we come in for a
Seems
sec? Can
reasonable.
we have a little huddle?
Sure, I'll be around the corner. He just pops his head back around the corner. I'm supposed to be on duty anyway.
I feel fine with this.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I feel fine with it, but if he could be in charge of all these ogres and tell them what to do, I mean, why couldn't
Why
one
would
of
he
us?
just kill one of? Yeah, exactly. I just think this because he's not that smart. He hasn't thought that far.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion he's dumb.
Yeah.
I'd like to do an investigation.
You don't have a
or
sneaking
perception.
suspicion. No, you don't even have to roll. They're goblins.
They're not
Unless-
smart.
Unless he is... You all have experience with goblins, right? And unless he's a player character or something else, because, we all like Dee Dee. That was a nod to a different game. Anyway, yeah, they're dumb.
Can I roll something just to maybe I get a sense if he's trying to lure us into something? I mean, I don't know. Is there investigation?
You've done
That
really
was
well.
insight.
Yeah, Menredin did really
Okay.
well on her insight check,
Okay.
and she's confident that this goblin is as honest with you as it knows how to be.
Yeah, he's just an upwardly mobile little shit.
Okay.
All right, you know what? If that's
Let's
Menredin's
do it.
take, and the little shit didn't get Eldritch blasted yet, then I'm gonna say yes, I'm in it to win it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay. So, and by the way, before he comes back around the corner, is there anything you guys want to do in this cavern? I don't know, heal and loot or whatever?
All right, I've got
Is
10.
What is there to
there
loot?
loot?
What's there to loot?
What
I would like to search the area.
What do
Okay.
my
Now
magic
that the ooze
fish
is
eyes
gone, I'd like
see?
to peer inside the ooze's thing and see, or pudding, and see if it had confiscated anything. But I mean, it wasn't made of acid. I don't really think
Yeah,
it
so
needs-
you're pretty confident there's nothing in that stalagmite that would
Fair.
ever be of any use to you. So let me,
Okay.
pardon me,
I
let
am
me take
at-
a little...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm at roughly under 2/3 of my hit points. Is anybody worse off than I am right now? Is anybody really hurting?
I think you're the
Did you
worst.
give
I think you're
yourself
the worst.
5? I healed you for 5, remember?
Yeah, that was
Did you
great.
Go up.
Yeah, I'm down
I-
10 hit points, but I think
I wish I had
Well,
something
it's
to
Yeah.
I tell you what,
help
that
with.
mean-
I'm also down about 10.
I'm gonna heal
Oh.
myself for full.
Okay, then I've got 10 good berries. I guess if the three of us are down 10-ish, then we can just take. I'm gonna give both of you 3. I'm down 12.
Well, why don't you
So-
take an extra one?
And
then?
remember,
Yeah.
Do acid burns count as a condition?
no, not right now.
I didn't think so.
Remember, Piranha's got that extra potion of healing too.
Oh, that's true. I
Right,
forgot.
Ronnie, you take your potion.
Let me do that. Let me do that.
Oh, you know what? I think I have a potion from last
Wait, I
week.
never used my potion.
Yeah.
There you go. So why don't you
Okay.
all take your potions of healing?
Yeah.
I don't actually know how to
How
take
do I,
it.
How do I
what's
do that?
what's
Yeah.
the heal for a potion?
It should be in your
It's
equipment.
44 plus 4, but I
It-
just don't know how to.
It's
I don't know how to roll
2d4 plus 2, actually, right?
Well, my potion of healing says 44 plus 4. It's
Oh
a
no,
greater
you
potion.
have the greater potion. Somebody gave a greater potion. Oh, never mind. That was somebody who wanted who did a lot of bits that one time. So yeah, you all actually have a greater potion in addition to the regular potion that Piranha got. So the greater is 44 plus 4.
I'm actually. That sounds like it might be.
Maybe we
depending
should
on
save
what
that.
have you. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about. Both of you take add 3 hit points, and I'm gonna add 4 so that it's a little.
The ranger is handing out berries.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm gonna save my potion for when I'm dying in the middle of combat.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Same.
Is everybody full up? Because I have a few more points I can give away.
No, I'm still down like 6.
I'm
Okay,
down
take
7. No. Yeah, 6.
all right, who wants 3?
Hey, Rick.
Or I can split them.
I'll take 3.
I'll take.
Okay.
You can split it 3 ways.
Y'all can each take 1. Ding
She-
ding ding.
So let me.
you.
Senzen walks around laying his hands on each of you in turn and healing you.
For 1 point. It was like a happy handshake.
I feel really good about it.
A warm handshake.
There you
Really
go.
brightened my
A
day.
moist handshake, even.
Wait, Seth, are you saying we just took psychic damage?
Oh God.
Yes, I think that's exactly what he's saying by his decision to use.
I have
such-
a pleasantly warm, scaly hand.
I love you
It's not
guys.
moist.
Oh well. Right.
All right. That said, Snigbat pokes his head back. Oh, actually, Dauphine was going to look around, right?
Yeah, I wanted to search the room.
So there doesn't appear to be anything in this room, but in the southwest corner, there's a little passage leading off, and you can hear the sounds of water coming from that direction.
Hmm. Hey, I turn to the goblin, and I call out to him, and I said, "Hey, you there? What's down here?"
I don't know. We don't go down there. We don't come in this room because, well. Oh, and thank you, by the way, because the blob lived in here.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
All right. Well, maybe we should not investigate down there right now, given our current state and the fact that we're in a hurry to save the villagers. What do you think?
I second that. Yes, 100%.
Do my
That
Nice.
works for me.
do
All
my
right.
magic fish eyes see anything?
No, they do not.
Okay.
So why don't you describe how your magic fish eyes look in the... Because, quite frankly, is there any light right now? Is Senzen pretty much walking around in darkness since he threw both of his torches in the thing?
I kept 1 torch. I only threw
Okay.
1.
So Menredin's eyes glow, and whatever color Menredin would like them to be, and she looks around and tells you that she doesn't see any magic in the vicinity.
That's pretty spiffy.
I will try to keep an eye on this in Elbear Radio, but just keep. I'm going to be sticking near the torch just in case I have an opportunity to light some arrows on fire.
Oops.
And just to be
Smart.
clear,
I'm
right,
somebody.
your 8-foot-tall dragonborn paladin is the only one of you who can't see in the dark.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
We all have our vulnerabilities. Don't come at Sensen like that.
I'm just
She's right.
saying.
She's right.
I was gonna say I can't remember. Okay, I do have dark vision.
Yeah.
It's like
How do you see in the depths of the ocean?
right?
Do we need some light?
Well, you have light because Senzen has a torch.
Okay.
I mean, we don't. He does.
Right. So you all actually, so torchlight only goes about 30 feet. If the torch went out, you all would see 60 feet.
Eh,
Ah, shit.
thanks.
Hmm.
So we need to get him
It's
magic
okay.
somehow.
That's probably something that that will happen at some point in the future.
I am going to, as I said, I'm going to be sticking near him. Just in case the torch does go out, because I have 60 feet dark vision, I am going to be able to hopefully grab his hand and guide him, so he's not lost
Okay.
and blind. And I
Got it.
convey that, good sir, if your torch fails you, I shall not.
Yay.
There will be
Alrighty then.
grabby hands in the dark. Got it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you see the wink, but the wink was present, not implied.
So, are we still in our little huddle? What's
No, you're just sort
Mr.
of
Goblin doing?
he's standing there, I'm just looking at you on, all right, so here's what we need to do, right? We need to go kill Boss Hark. So, Boss Hark,
Okay.
that's his name, by the way.
Can you please try to convey a plan that is not just we're going to kill the chief?
And he just trails off. Well, I'm going to take you into the room and you're going to kill him, right?
That's
And
a good insight.
Then what happens?
Well,
Then
then
I
he'll
get-
be chief.
Yeah, then I'll be chief and I get the wives and I get the wives. And yeah.
But what happens with us?
Oh,
So maybe
well, what happens
we
with
should
you is I
craft
give you all the
here.
I give you all the humans and whatever, and you could just go. You just get on out.
All right, Nick Black, could you just maybe take a quick break and maybe we will craft a story?
Okay, if you got a better plan, let me know.
Okay.
So he just he sits down over in the corner, open his backpack and brings out something rancid and starts eating it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward. All we have to do is he's going to take us in there, and then we'll kill the chief for him, and then he'll be grateful and give us our humans. And let us go.
You gotta kill all the giant rats in there with the chief too. While he's eating.
I'm just saying, like, if
Ew.
he needs to explain away why he's escorting us to the chief, whom we are about to kill, probably him saying, "No, I'm just going to bring them in there to kill the chief." Like, maybe we should give him an
Oh,
assist
that's
to
the
narrative.
Oh, but
Yeah.
wait. Giant what?
Or
Rats.
he spits rats, big rats. You gotta kill the rats and the bodyguards and the chief. They're all in there.
Okay, you keep adding on more people and more things. This is starting to feel like something we should try for.
And the dogs.
And the dogs. The dogs, too.
And the dogs
So-
of unusual size.
Maybe I'm not
There's a-
speaking slow enough for you to understand, but we need to know what's in there. And we need to know exactly what the plan is.
And he has
Not
no
just
idea
kill
you're
the
talking
chief.
down to him. None whatsoever.
Terrible.
He's like, okay,
Can
yeah.
you draw us a map of this room?
There's-
Can you just be like draw pictures in the dirt of where people are standing?
Okay.
And how many of everything there is, like exact
How many
number.
rats? Why are there rats in there anyway?
Oh, Hark likes to raise rats. I don't know. He likes rats.
Also, they're not really known for the cleanliness. These ones.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
that's
no shade, but
yeah.
I'm still looking. I swear I've hunted these from time to time for some of the village inns. I'm still looking for a cook that's gonna really come through with a perfect recipe for them. But I feel like when I find that cook, it's gonna be game on for everyone.
So he takes, a little rock that he finds, and he's down in the dirt, and he does, draws it, and he's got 7 rats somewhere scattered around the room. And then, he draws a little square at the top with, little steps going up to it. It's like, Hark sits here on his throne, and then there's 2 bodyguards.
Okay.
just two, right? Like, nobody else?
I don't know, that many and that many. And he points at two things. Like, he never actually says numbers. He just points at little dots.
About how many rats are we talking also?
The little X's he made on the ground were 7.
Oh, 7. Each X is 7. Are we doing factors of 7, or there are 7?
Does the king look like you, or does the leader look like you?
He's a lot bigger.
Is he hairy?
Is he so he's not a goblin?
Oh no, he's a goblin. He's just the chief.
A goblin of
He's a
unusual size.
big, strong guy.
So how big and strong is the chief goblin versus, say, you?
Or the ooze, or the pudding. Sorry.
Well, I mean, he couldn't kill the pudding. So, I mean, there's a reason I want you guys to kill him, and I'm not doing it myself.
That's fair.
That
Real quick,
is reasonable.
Because he'd kill me. That's the reason.
You
He'd
said
kill me.
You raised these rats. What is, like, are these rats his pets? Are they under his thrall or command somehow? I don't know if that's a thing. I just wanted to throw spaghetti against the
Nah,
wall.
Yeah, what's the rat situation here? Because we've had some bad experiences with large rats.
I don't know, they're big rats. They eat things, and they're dangerous if you make them angry.
I think this goblin has probably told us about all that he's gonna have for
Yeah,
us.
I'm ready to go in.
It's
I'm
just
ready.
probably just take it
Let's just-
at this point.
So,
Yeah.
so what is our game plan here? Are we going to all rush in at once?
Oh,
Or-
I'm gonna tell them you're my prisoners.
That's smart.
I'm very impressed that you came up with that.
I'm gonna need all your weapons, though.
Not gonna happen.
That's not happening, no.
Absolutely not.
I'm very
I had to
attached
try,
to some
alright,
of
I
my
had to try.
weapons.
Well, okay, well, how about this? How about you say that we're prisoners to get us past the really dumb ones on the outside, and then we're going to be done with that plan, and then maybe Delphine wants to stealth inside. I could stealth.
Yeah,
I could
can do that.
see how stealthy I'm feeling in the moment, and maybe join you. We'll see. You're definitely stealthier than I.
I mean, and you
but-
do that a lot, and I really have to say that that's not actually how stealth works. You just declare that you're stealthing, and then you roll. You can't actually, like, it would be nice if we could all do that, but you just
Yeah.
you can't.
And
do
well,
it.
the other thing is too, like, he's pretty clear that he's just gonna take you right in the room. He can get you by everything, and he can just get
Yeah.
you right in that room.
Like, I really think that we're overcomplicating this because this is a low level.
It's funny. I'm actually sitting here. I'm like, you guys are all playing Shazar's Flaw.
Yeah, like this is just he knows what he knows. He's a
All right.
goblin. Like, he's pretty much told us all he's gonna do, and we either just take it or leave it at this point. I think.
I would
I
like
think we need to-
everyone to roll an insight check, though.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask if we could do perception or
I
something.
was gonna say sense motive or for
Yeah,
perception.
everybody give me
or
an
something.
insight.
Uh,
I don't have
7.
insight. I
21
do, but it's-
It doesn't matter. I'm just asking to roll it.
Okay.
All right. So Piranha actually turns to the rest of the party and says, "Yeah, you know, we should really make sure that all the villagers are okay first."
Yeah, that's a great idea. 18.
good thinking.
That's smart.
So, yeah, it's funny that Piranha is the one who's actually realized that maybe we
That
should
is
check on the
okay.
welfare of all the villagers.
Okay, so yeah, that's smart. We should do that. All right. Well, before we go and kill your chief, we will need to see the other humans and assure ourselves that they are okay.
Can any of you be really, really quiet? I'll take one of you to see him.
Who's the stealthiest one of our group?
That's Delphine.
Yeah, it's.
Um,
I'm a rogue.
Well, I
I
mean,
can-
functionally, but there's also someone you can turn invisible to, right? So you
Well,
guys
that's
figure it
true.
out.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is I mean, if she's the stealthiest one, I can make her invisible. Versus me, who might be invisible and trip on something.
That makes sense. Yeah, I got that. That does make sense.
You know, that actually, that's a valid plan.
That tracks. Yeah, I was just gonna say if you can turn invisible, go for it. But yeah, I can do that. I can be invisible and stealthy. Well,
All right.
hopefully, unless I roll a
Hopefully.
1 or something.
Well, I mean, I
Fingers crossed.
don't know.
All right, so he says, all right, so who's coming with me?
That'd be me.
All right, fine. And he says, you gotta be very quiet. Very
Okay.
quiet.
All right.
And is there a way that we Well, never mind.
Nope. There's no way. So, all right.
Whatever it is, there's no way, I'm sure.
I want the rest of you to shut your mouths while we do this.
But why?
No, you could just, peanut gallery if you want. All right. So, Shazara waves her hands and turns Delphine invisible.
Oh, God. All right.
And, oh, that was really cool. All right, I'm just assuming you can follow me, so I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And he
All right,
starts
sounds
slowly walking away.
I will follow him.
So he takes you down a passage into that big passage. The ogres are awake. That awful smell of something cooking is still in the air. And he takes you north into there's a passageway carved from stone, just like everything else. The smell of bat guano is just overpowering in here, but there's still that awful smell in the air.
Trying not to retch.
And he says, be very quiet. There's bats in here. And the way he says bats, ooh, yeah. So he's scared of whatever bats they are.
Oh, dear.
He takes you to the edge, and obviously you're both seeing in the dark, so there is a 20-foot drop. And at the bottom, there are a bunch of humans, and yes, what looks like one dwarf, all just huddled together in various states of malnutrition, hurt, pain, scared. They're obviously in need of ridiculous amounts of help.
Oh, good. Goodness.
And he says, you've seen enough, I'm going now. And he just starts walking away.
All right.
And we'll take our break as soon as you get back and join the others.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna follow him back. I mean, there's nothing I can do really that wouldn't
give you away.
Well, and it's not about the giving away even. Like I thought about saying something to them so that they could have some hope, but because they're already damaged and villagers, that would probably get them milling about and not necessarily what we want right now. Because the bats could attack them and kill them all off or whatever. That'd be my luck. So yeah, I'm just gonna cruise on back to the party.
All right, so you see the snake bat come around the corner, and Delphine just blinks into view behind him and says,
they're there, but they're very injured. They are huddled desperately together. They're going to need a lot of help and healing and some therapy.
How many are we looking at?
How many were there?
Like 20, maybe 30, somewhere in that 20 to 30 range.
All right, so there was like 25-ish or so there. I address the goblin and I say, how are you going to get them out of there if you're afraid to even go in the room?
Oh, well, we got ladders. You just gotta be quiet.
I see. Okay.
On that note, I think we're gonna take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Remember, for my players, mute your mics when you go.
All right.
And we will see everyone back in 10 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good.
Cool. Take care, folks. We'll see you shortly.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Raiders Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like
If you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy doomy. Doom doom doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my God.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
All right, we are back. Let's recenter ourselves. There we go. Hello, everybody. Everybody good? Oh, I thought Ella was locked up for a second, and she was just staring straight ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of zoning. I'm like trying to review what just happened. It's fine. I'm good. Hey.
Well, let's take a moment and review what just happened, shall we? Anybody?
Well, we'll get this dumb goblin here who has a ridiculous plan that we're probably gonna end up. Well, it's sort of a lack of a plan, I suppose, but I don't think we have much choice.
I'm still not fully convinced they're not eating people.
Isn't that like? I mean, there's only 25-ish people left. Maybe they ate the other ones.
We don't know how many escaped the first time either.
That's true.
All right.
Did Daphne convey everything that she saw in the space to us? Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do, healing-wise, prep-wise, before we have you go into Boss Hark's cavern?
Hey, goblin guys, is it okay if I have this torch, or is this gonna screw up your plan?
No, it's fine. Cause,
It's awesome plan.
If you can't see, you're just going to trip over everything, and I couldn't possibly, take you prisoner.
That's
Do we have a rough plan as to who we're going to go and attack first and foremost? Who we want to take down? Or is it
Yeah, which one is the chief? How do we know who the chief is?
Oh, you'll know. He's like 5 feet tall.
Awesome.
Remember,
5 whole feet.
Delphine?
Yeah, remember
Delphine,
this.
Do you have any thoughts there? I feel like you're probably going to articulate better than this one.
Hold on. 5 whole feet. Is that taller than 5?
How tall is the goblin?
3 feet.
3, I thought.
Like 3.5.
5 feet is taller than me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Aw.
That's very tall for a goblin.
It is.
Your character or your person?
Oh, my character. I, as a person, am tall.
Okay.
I'm not.
I am not.
I'm like 5'3". Unless I'm slouching. I have to stand up really straight to be 5'3". I think we should be very cautious as we proceed forward, folks. But yeah, I do my best to all of us look as dejected as possible. I think we should, why don't we take some rope and loosely, I wouldn't say tie, but like false tie ourselves, like in a chain of sorts, and then give it to the goblin so it at least looks halfway believable.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna look very believable if we all just waltz in there.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna be too believable if a goblin is just like, "Hey, come along, prisoners," and we're not
a 3 foot tall goblin
anyway. Yeah, apparently there's a 5 foot tall goblin.
I mean,
All right.
I'll go along with it.
Sure, but he's also just trying to convince other not very smart goblins. So.
Right, but I think that's just that small thing of, and we don't even have to actually tie the ropes tight or anything. They can be loosely where if we just did this, and they would fall off.
Yeah.
But
more like just looped or something.
Yeah, like I feel like if we just have that one small visual illusion of sorts, that it will help to, convince the not so smart goblins.
It kind of makes sense. I think that does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's say you do that. And I need another goblin icon, and then we get going.
Well, I'm guessing there's a reason why Seth keeps asking if everybody's healed all the way.
Well, I mean, you're obviously you're going to assassinate someone. Like literally, that's what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
With a bunch of ROUSs around.
I mean, it makes sense that he would think that.
I take issue with the use of the word assassinate.
Okay, what would you like to call it? You've been hired by someone to kill someone, or requested by someone to kill someone.
Aggressively rescuing.
You of all people should be okay with this plan.
All right, I got to move all your characters over.
Oh, I gotta go back to Alpha again.
Yeah, that's okay. It's on me. So, give me a marching order.
Nope.
Is that the cat purring?
I don't know what it is, but it'd be awesome if it were the cat purring.
No, he's being mischievous.
Is somebody shooting something in another room?
I have no idea. All right, so
I heard that
what is
on
the marching
another
order?
stream. I don't know.
I'll go first.
Okay. And then
Who's going first?
Menredin said she wanted to go first.
Menredin, partially because a lot of her attacks explode outwards, and partially because I think because she's the shortest and she would like to see what's going on.
That's fair.
Maybe Senzen should be in the back for the same reason, and also if it's a trap and there's because it could be a trap. If they come up behind us, at least we've got Senzen there.
I think we should put the squishy people in the middle.
I would like to be in the middle, please.
If I love this idea that if you're using something that is just going to be like a death ray, maybe go in front. I use a ranged weapon, so I'm kind of.
Why don't you guys go over to Alba Rodeo and go on the far left-hand side and tell me if you like the way I've set it up?
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
You're under the mistaken impression I know where any of us are. Okay, got
Hold
it.
on, I have to zoom out to find us.
Yeah.
It's the far left-hand side, close to the top.
All right.
Yeah, that
okay, and
looks
we're
good.
marching. All right, so I'm gonna put myself. Ryan are fighting for the
I
center
think you're
space.
probably. Oh, okay, all right. We'll put Piranha over here on the other side.
Yeah,
then.
I'm good wherever. I'm cool.
Okay.
Like, I'm flexy.
All right, cool.
Here, I'll be more like right here.
So he
There you
takes you through, by the way. He takes you through this main cavern. Oh, and by the way,
What the hell was this thing?
that is. I had a black pudding icon and I couldn't find it. There it was.
What even
What?
is that?
What?
The black
That's
pudding.
not pudding. That is
Yeah.
not.
That looks nothing like pudding, sir.
Well, all right.
That
Anyway.
is a Dementor.
I am
Well-
never going to dinner at your house, Seth.
So here's what happens.
Here.
He takes you across the room, this way, across the room, and down here in the mud puddle. Yes, there is still an ogre bathing in the mud puddle. Takes you across, through here. There are some goblin families that I believe one of you saw. Who snuck in through this little river passage and then ran back out after they saw a goblin go eek and run away?
I did.
Yeah.
The amphibious one.
So there are some goblin families just kind of hanging out in here. You know, there's some makeshift cots and beds, and none of them bat an eye at Snigbat just marching you through. He takes you up through here and into this largish room where we've got a boss hark and a bunch of rats. And
They look so jaunty, these goblins. They just like,
Dude,
it
they
looks
really
like they're
they
like,
look so happy. They're just like happy little goblins.
they look like they're classically trained in some kind of dance.
well, they're mostly classically trained in stabby.
Well, they've got great hand posture for it.
I thought Dauphine was classically trained in stabby.
That too.
And dance.
There you go.
The stabby
Sure.
dance. Is anything like the soft? Never mind. The 10-foot high cave contains Hark, the goblin boss. There are 2 bodyguards and 7 giant rats.
I see 8 rats.
Yeah, imagine that. It looks like Snigbat was wrong.
I can fix that.
So as Snigbat leads you into the room, he yells, "Get him!" and runs.
What? No.
And the goblins up top look at you, and the leader steps forward and says, he's about 5.5 feet tall. My name's Hark. What do you want? What is that idiot? What's he up to? You guys here for something?
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
If
shoot
you're gonna
him?
attack,
Fuck
we're
an
gonna go
arrow?
into combat. I mean, these guys see you. They know you're here.
Look, Ella might think that through, but I'm
We-
sorry.
We are here for the prisoners.
Oh, I got it. You're here for the prisoners. Okay, well, how much you willing to pay for them?
We can trade you.
Your life.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think my bodyguards have something to say about that.
Just wait though. What is the in it for you to keep them? They're just,
Oh, dinner. They're good eating.
dinner.
Oh, they're good eating. Yeah, humans are good eating.
Yeah, no.
That's disgusting.
The moment he says dinner, that definitely triggers my fight response.
Why don't we?
For real.
They're expecting something, so let's just roll initiative and move into
Roll
combat.
initiative. Yep.
Because, like, I was already suspicious about this smell.
Oh man.
Okay, I got a 16 initiative, but I will say I already did get a 19 to hit that full right there. You know I was going to, so I don't really feel like I need to explain myself.
You don't have to explain. Let me get all the initiatives in, and we'll go.
I
from
get
there.
6 again.
I got 21.
Hold on, I needed to lock that in place. There we go. All right, so Prawn, you got a 16 initiative. Yes? No. Yes. Delphine got a 10. Menredin got a 21. Shazara got a 6 again. Yes.
Again.
And Senton got a 2.
It's initiative. Why do you want to burn a good roll on initiative? We're all
So you can go first.
So that I can explode.
What is this?
them
The
all.
comment section on 4chan? God.
On 4chan. Oh gosh, I was invited to 4chan to do a
You made a good choice not to.
Yeah.
Remember, folks.
Well, it was actually really funny. So I'd never heard of it, and I went to this thing, and I was like, "Oh, okay, sure, I'll do an appearance on there." And everybody was like, "Oh, she's here. We have to actually be like real people now." And everybody was super polite, please and thank you, asked same questions, right? And then the minute they thought I had left, it all went back to the scariest crap I've ever seen in my life.
No, they have to put on their human suits and LARP as people.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's the soft underbelly that's everything bad about the internet.
Chat room is right. Those are Pathfinder goblins. This too.
They are. Yep. Yes, they are. All right. So does any? We're at Menredin. Menredin is first because Menredin just lost her shit when she understood that they were eating sentient beings.
Yep.
That's fair. I think that makes sense. I think we all would have kind of lost ourselves there.
So, and in true grind you to a fine thunderous pace under my boot heel, Menredin is standing in front of the party.
Yep. For a
That was
very
well planned.
specific
Well planned,
reason.
Get him, man.
You got.
So I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
All right.
Hold on. Before I do, I want to make sure. Okay, yeah.
What is it? It is a cone from you or a cube? What is it?
It is a cube from me.
A cube from you. Let me see if I have a cube. No, I don't have one in the
Yeah.
easily. That's okay. We can.
So
con
it is
out
a con save of 14,
Okay.
and
where's the cube though? How big is the cube?
it's 15 foot on each side.
Behind you as well, or are you casting it on the?
It just says originating from me.
Originating from you. All right. So let's say.
If possible, I would like it to originate from me forward.
Yeah. So
it's
let's
usually in a
use
circle.
that as the corner, right? We'll use that as that's
Yeah.
whatever, but we'll use that as the corner. So is that where you want it to originate?
Yes.
Because that means it's going to go from here to here to here to here, which means it's going to hit all 3 goblins and this one rat.
15 feet. Yeah.
Right? 5, 10, 15.
Squares 5.
Yep.
So is that where you want it?
Uh.
I mean, if
Yep.
But if it's
Hold
got to
on.
originate with you, so
Yeah.
it's not like if you could put it here, you'd hit all kinds of shit. But it's got to originate with you. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And what is it? Con save?
Con save
DC
of
14?
14,
Got it.
15? 14, yep.
All right, Goblin Boss gets a 12, and so Goblin Boss fails. What is the damage?
I would like it to add up, please.
11. All right,
Yeah.
and does he get pushed back?
Yes, I believe he gets pushed back 10 feet away from me.
All right, well, he gets pushed into a wall, and I'm going to roll d6 for damage. Is that a thing that happens with Thunderwave?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a d6?
I don't
Hold on.
know the damage from hitting a
I think
wall.
it's two. Oh, from hitting. The damage is 2d8, but I don't know if that's not from hitting a wall.
Yeah, no. Let's
All
just
I know
say
is they get pushed 10 feet.
It's
Yeah,
a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. That's all it gives you for.
Yeah.
They
But
don't
he's-
get any residual damage. If he gets
All right.
bashed into a wall, then that's on you to figure out if he takes like an
yeah,
additional
I
D4
do,
or
because he
something.
did get bashed into a jagged wall, and the
This
same
has
thing
to
would
be like
happen
a-
to you if somebody did it.
Exactly.
So, all right. He looks hurt, but not ruinously so. All right, so then, moving on, Goblin is going to do a con save, sorry.
Con save.
All right, that one succeeds, the one on the left.
So I believe he takes half damage. Let
All
me
right,
double
so
check. Yep, half damage, not pushed.
Got it. Doesn't matter. Half damage is going to kill him. How would you like that one to be? You know what? I'm going to take DM's fiat on this one. Very much like the villagers, it is ground into the exact same kind of paste on the ground with this thunder wave.
Yeah.
So that thing's dead.
Was that the chief?
No, that's
Yeah.
this goblin on the left. Got ground into a
Oh.
fine paste.
Okay.
Let me roll for the one on the right. That one failed. Same thing happens. So the goblin bodyguards on both sides of the chieftain just sort of dissolve into this fine paste on the floor and up the wall.
Cool.
And then one rat's going to get hit. So let me get...
Yep.
I'm going to label this rat 1. And rat 1 needs to do a con save. And rat 1 rolled a 2. Rat 1 is also a fine paste.
And then for a bonus action,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Hoff.
Eric is gonna show up.
Eric.
Where is Eric?
He's gonna show up in between the rat I disintegrated and the goblin chieftain.
It's gonna make
Okay.
it hard for me to cast Thunderwave. So, finding
And
a-
then he's gonna beat the shit out of the goblin chieftain.
Roll for attack.
Get him, babe.
I mean, I only have 2 spell slots, so
Yep. Just to be clear, by the way, this is just adding to the holy shit, don't make her angry.
we are all terrified of this woman. Fish lady,
that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's a 9 damage.
How would you like Eric the Tentacle to kill the goblin boss?
Oh, that was quick.
I'd like him to behead him.
Woohoo! Way to go, Eric!
So that the tentacle reaches up, grabs the goblin around the throat, and just squeezes until the head pops off.
That's just gross.
Yeah.
I
Way to
am
go, Eric.
not going to hide that I am feeling it for Eric, my darling, right now. Look, I've had a crush on him from episode 0. I'm not going to pretend I don't now. Like, it's fine. I'm an adult woman. I can have a crush on a tentacle. Don't tell me you can't. I'm fine with it.
Look at you.
All right, that was literally the first character's action in the first round of combat.
Wow.
Moving on to
Dang
the
it,
goblin
Lasher.
boss who is
Scared
dead,
me. I'm afraid of her and her Eric.
the giant rat that is dead, And
so tight with this woman. I love this. I'm so happy you're my friend. Like, can you put it a good Eric?
all
Okay,
right.
so
The giant rats are next, and then piranha. So first giant rat. Does the tentacle actually have a AC and stuff? Can't be
Nope.
attacked. So it's sort of insubstantial.
It's a ghostly-esque tentacle, I guess.
And it doesn't, but it doesn't get attacks of opportunity. We decided,
It does
right?
not. Yeah.
All right. So these two rats are going to come down and they're going to bite it. Minridin.
I mean,
Not
fair.
first time.
There we go. Oop, actually, sorry. Let me take that back. You ground one of them into paste, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you disappear that one?
That
Yeah,
one
I-
already disappeared.
Oh, it already
then.
did disappear? Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
because there were 3 of them.
Okay, I did disappear it. Then you
He's
are going to
under
get
fire.
attacked by 2 little rats. 2 little... Here. Actually, that one's even cuter. There you go. 2 rats. All right. Come on. And... Does a 12 hit your armor class?
Nope.
All right, first rat misses. Second rat. Second rat hits you with a 22.
Oh.
It bites you right on your hand and does 5 damage. And Piranha is up.
Okay, so I was ready to go at the goblin chief, so I already did roll a 19. So I guess I'm gonna have to.
You hit the rat if that's what you want to go after.
Well, what I was thinking, you know what? I will live with the consequences of my rash decisions. But I want to, if not, I would like to ask, if I do a 2-weapon attack, does it have to be on one creature, or can I go in and try to like?
If you are in
Nice.
melee range of both, you can hit the other one with the second attack.
Am I in melee range of the 2 that are attacking Menredin?
You've got 30 movement, right? So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could actually go stand. You could stand. You can't. Can
Wait,
the tentacle
is this
share a
one me?
space? Yeah, that's you.
Wait, and aren't these 2 the kind of golden one and the kind of bug-looking one? Are those attacking Menredin?
They are, but you can't share space with Menredin.
Okay,
You can move
so
through her. So I'm saying you can go around and stand behind.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I
But
could go like here?
can a friendly share space with Eric?
It is not specified, but Eric is 10 feet long.
I can't imagine that would be
Yeah,
a thing.
so you're gonna, unfortunately, where Eric is, you're not gonna be able to get into melee range of both of them.
Okay. That is something that I was completely unfamiliar with. So
Or
that's good to
actually, you can move up here and you can hit 2 rats up here.
Yeah, I'll do that because I really would like to take some of these rats back to some of the innkeepers because, times get tough sometimes and I know they'll appreciate it.
Well, you
So,
know that there's
yeah.
on the dusty plain somewhere, there's a keep where they would happily fry them up for you.
I've heard tales and I hope to meet them someday because I heard there's a cook named Cookie who has just the best fried. Yeah.
Rodents of unusual size.
But I have not met her yet, according to canon. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go for these 2. I think.
Let's say you hit the first one, roll damage, because you already got your 19 in there. Why waste time?
All right. Yeah. Well, 5. How hardy are these boys?
Not terribly. It looks pretty hurt, but it is still alive.
Dang. All right. Not
Would
in
you
a
like to
great
hit the same
position
one?
at this- Yeah, that would probably be ideal.
I'll tell you straight up, if you hit it, you probably kill it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. How would you like to kill this rat?
I would like to kill it in such a way that preserves it so that I can field dress it and keep all of the meat. Like just
You pierce it
Jugular.
right through the like the proper part of the neck, so it starts bleeding out on the floor, not into itself, and it collapses dead.
excellent. Perfect. Happy about
All
that.
right.
Thank you.
Moving on to Delphine.
All right. Well, I did pre-plan my action, but I can't do that anymore without hurting. Is that a giant squirrel? I don't.
That's. I was gonna do multiple different kinds of rats, but you know, it's a
It's
different
got
rat.
rabies.
It's a squirrel with rabies.
It's a rabid rouse.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go up and stab this in the back because I can't really AOE anything right now.
Gotcha. I mean, you might be able to AOE if you go right up next to where Piranha is.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess because these are only 5 foot. What if I could do? No, because it would still get her. Because despite, Thunderwave is a 15-foot cube.
Right, but if you moved here and you did a cube that did just like we did earlier, I think you'd get it, right? So if you did a cube here.
That is absolutely not how the spell works, but I will happily do that.
No, tell me, what is it? It's a cube?
It's a cube. It's a cube.
Right, but I'm saying you could have it start on your side there and go out 3 squares and up 3 squares.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Sure. You're the DM. I'm happy to do that.
All right.
So that they would need to make saves then.
All right.
Right.
Yep, those are going to be the last 3. Save versus con saves, right?
Yes.
So you have taking a page from Menardin's book. Delphine makes her way up, and you hear the just gathering sound of crackling energy, and you all know what to expect at this point since you've watched Menardin cast it twice. The first one gets a 12. No, it fails. The second one, and very much like everything else in this room, it is turned into a fine rat paste on the floor and up the wall.
Squish.
Second one. Let me take the damage. Dead. Second one has a 16. It saves. And it takes, what was the damage you rolled? Did you roll damage?
I didn't yet. I was waiting to be told I could. But
Yeah,
I can roll damage.
Yeah, just roll it that way, because that way I should know it first when I go through. Just apply it.
Yeah, especially as slow as this system is. My God. 13.
Yeah. Definite
Splat.
paste.
Squish.
All right, so even
They're their own
even
little
succeeding,
puddings now.
even succeeding, that one is a fine paste. And the last one doesn't matter. Even if I succeed, it's a fine paste.
Yeah, it's just dead.
There you go. The only
Are they
thing.
literally fine paste? Are they straight up just
So
macerated?
Just-
You could make condiments out of them, perhaps.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You could make ratchup.
Yeah, probably. I don't.
Rat pate.
It's gonna have a lot of hair and bone in it, though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say as a ranger, you really need to remove the organ sac because once you puncture certain parts of the organs, it really ruins the rest of it. So
It's like trying to bad clean a fish. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Rat
I thought
Nutella. Says the
All right.
chat room.
That's Delphine. So there have been 2 huge thunder strikes in this room. Like, the cavern has shook twice to the core. You know, little bits of rock are falling around you. And that goblin is dead. That rat is dead. There is 1 rat left. 2 rats left. Sorry, I apologize. And, yeah. They don't go yet, so we're going to go down to Senzin, who has a 2.
You can do this.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I have a 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's Shazara?
Oh, okay.
I skipped Shazara. I'm so sorry.
Don't forget about me and my stellar 6 roll.
Yeah, go ahead. I am so sorry.
I mean, at this point, I just want to get rid of these last 2 rats so we can get on with this plan. So I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the rat.
Okay.
Which one looks like it's in better or worse shape?
These 2 are actually both fine.
Okay. I'll hit the ugly red one.
Okay. roll the hit.
Versus the ugly blue one. I'm gonna cry if I can't hit a rat.
Mm.
Oh, what a waste of a natural 20.
All right. Why don't you explain how this thing goes away? Because you've critted a rat with an Eldritch Blast.
That is epic.
It just explodes in a big sphere of fur and sparkly light.
And
sparkly light. I like that.
in the distance, you hear the cawing of ravens.
Great. Oh,
That's terrifying.
oh, we had ravens before that I said was an omen.
Yep.
It was a bad omen, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just said it was an omen because,
That's
like,
the worst
I
kind of omen.
I recognize
unknown omens. So
They tend to correspond with Shazara doing weird magic-y things.
Shazara, I don't want you to take that personally. You need to do what you need to do, and I'm here to support you.
You do you,
Just have
honey.
to
We'll
know.
support you. That's
All right, now on to Senzin.
Okay, so there's 2 rats left.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna chuck my torch in the middle of the room, pull out my shield and sword, and move up here and attack this rat, this tawny rat.
You got it.
And I made him a little bigger because he was super tiny.
It's okay.
There's like no in between.
There's no
with,
middle
like,
size for
tiny
Senzin. That's okay. I get it.
and gigantic. I was offended by how small he was being portrayed because that's not accurate.
You
at
had
all.
size envy? Okay.
It's all about size, right?
I wanted to be more accurate. So
yeah, okay.
Got it.
okay, let's attack.
That's
Oh,
what I said.
Jesus Christ! All right, I guess I'm using inspiration because I don't want to like smack myself.
Well, you got
so-
like 4 of them, so you'll be all right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Oh, goody. 9.
On the rat, that is a miss.
Okay.
Senzin, all pissed off, comes clomping in his metal armor and just swings at it, and the sword just clanks into the stone.
Wah, wah, wah.
Back to the top of the order. Menredin.
I am not gonna waste my last spell on 2 rats.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're gonna save some for Ella to take home.
Thank you. There are people to be fed. People need to eat.
There's one at least.
Oh, I've got one that I hopefully can snag up and field dress later, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, people need food.
That's true.
Not gonna run out to Arby's. This is probably better anyway.
They're like
No,
me in real life. They have to grow their own or catch it themselves.
I am going to use the cantrip Sword Burst,
Okay.
which is a dex save of 14 for all creatures within 5 feet of me.
You got it. First one fails. Second one fails. Are they both exploding in a hail of blades?
Yeah, they both take 6 force damage.
All right. Unfortunately, they are still alive.
That's
Wow.
okay. For my
Seriously.
bonus action, I am going to move Eric, which then allows him to make an attack.
Which one is he gonna attack?
He's going to attack the blue one because everyone keeps attacking the rabid-looking one.
If it hits, he's dead.
Okay. That's an 11.
That's a miss.
No.
Eric swipes at the thing, and the tentacle goes wild and misses.
Eric, you failed us.
And
Sorry.
where are we in the initiative order? All right,
Next time.
so right now you hear this scream, a woman's scream, and this woman comes running out of the back room. I need a good little icon. I don't know, that'll work. Nope, that's a guy. Anyway, this woman comes running out of the back room, and she picks up the torch that Senzin dropped, and she's just wearing, like, you know, noble's clothes. And she picks up the torch, and she starts beating the rat until it's dead.
Oh. But Piranha needs it for food.
It's
Well-
okay. It's okay. I can take it and field dress it when we're outside.
Was that the last one? Did I forget to move one? No, they were both alive. So
Yeah.
this one's
They're
dead.
both alive.
There is a. Let me see if I can find a better icon. I can't probably. Nope. So anyway, just use this little icon as the woman, and the next is Piranha.
All right, there's one rat left, right?
Yep.
Can I move here and attack it?
Yep. That's the woman. She's standing right there.
Oh, do I need to? Can I come over here?
Yeah, you're fine.
I didn't
I'm not
realize
gonna
that we
fuss.
had to. Okay, I didn't realize we could only take up one square.
Yep.
Obviously, these people have never been to a rave. You guys.
They've never been in a global pandemic before.
All right, I'm gonna hit with my short sword. That is a 20, a dirty 20.
How would you like to kill the rat?
Artfully and delicately, again, in such a way that makes it easy to field dress and carry so that the meat is not spoiled. Because even if I don't sell it to an inn, there are still going to be people who need some kind of food, and I'm not sure that we can feed them.
That's
So-
true. Those villagers were pretty hungry looking.
Yep.
Mhm. So we've got at least 2, maybe 3. I think the one that was beaten to death is probably salvageable also. So I'm going to say maybe if I am around long enough to collect the carcasses, we'll have 3. So
Right, well,
that's
so
my
with a
team.
flourish, you sort of dance behind it, cut that same vein, it sort of
It
starts
twerks.
to bleed out on the floor and dies and expires. And
Throw
the
it
woman
out and bring
starts.
it back in.
The woman, she's panting and she says, "Thank you, thank you. I'm assuming my lady sent you."
I'm gonna let Duffy handle this one.
Duffy's in charge of ladies.
Yeah.
She's their new lady.
Yeah, that's it.
Says,
We were sent to rescue you and bring you back to your village, which is now a safe place to be, as far as we can tell.
Well, my name's Daphne, and I'm Lady Nandar's lady in waiting. I'm assuming Lady Nandar sent you, right?
You could assume that, yeah. We should get you out of here though, because
right.
it's not safe.
All right. Well, I mean, you need to get the rest of the village, right?
Yes, we do. That's
Morag,
exactly-
Morag's got them sort of well organized, but there's no way we can mount a resistance. Can you guys take care of the ogres?
Well, we should have a plan here. So, where's the little goblin?
He pokes his head back. Oh wow, you got him. I thought you'd die. All right, cool. I'm in charge. And he runs up and he's like rifling through the fine paste on the north side of the cavern, and trying to,
Hey, unless you want to be part of that paste on the ground, you need to keep your word. Let's go. Let's get
Oh,
our piece
sure,
around
sure,
here.
yeah. Hold on. Damn. where's the,
If anybody's going to be looting these bodies, it will be the one who ended them. So this was not part of the deal. There was a lot more to the deal. Get your mitts out of it.
Are you stopping
you
him,
made the-
or are you going to try to search him at the same time,
Well,
or what's going
he
on?
probably needs something in there to prove that he's chief or something.
I'm just saying, if he needs a token, like Menredin was the one who ended that life. Menredin is the one who gets to loot that corpse. If there's
Give
something
me a
from it that
perception
he
check.
needs-
If you are proficient, give me a perception check. If you are not proficient, do not.
Oh, I'm definitely not, am I?
Define proficient.
You have a little black dot in the box next to perception.
Everybody should have
well, I'm
17.
not as perceptive as I.
I'm
Could've
proficient in investigation.
Nope.
Well, it didn't show up. I got a 17.
A hair.
I only got a
Piranha, you got a
I gotcha.
17?
Yeah.
Let's see what Delphine got.
Probably not as good. It's like my dice have not been great lately. Oh yeah, no, I
They've
got
gotta be better
21,
than
I
mine.
All
Yeah,
right,
21.
so Delphine and Piranha both see him pocket
we're
a
all-
key. He pockets a key off the corpse, off the fine little paste of the.
So I look over at the paladin and I say, "Can you grab him up, please?" Because I figure since he's so big, he can just kind of snatch him up like a cat.
This is role play. You tell me what you're doing. I'm just gonna sit and watch. Senzin, are you doing it?
Sorry, I got cat issues.
Ironically enough.
Very much like
I have,
goblin
like,
issues.
3 cats on my desk, and I'm trying to handle. Okay.
Did you just like pick the goblin up by the scruff of his neck like you would a bad
Yeah,
cat?
I'm gonna grab him as he's running away. But not so fast.
And I say, all right, that's enough. What is this key for?
It's for a honk, apparently. But, all right, give me an attack roll, unarmed attack.
Where do I do that?
It should be under your attacks. It should be just right at the bottom. It should say unarmed
Oh,
attack.
okay. Oh.
Yeah. Without even thinking about it, Senzin just clomps across the room, grabs the goblin by the scruff of his neck, and picks him up. And you're literally holding the goblin. His legs are kicking, his arms are flailing, and you're just holding him there like that.
That's exactly what I wanted. That's great. And so I walk up to him and I snatch the key away and I say, what does this go to?
That's the treasure.
Okay. You can have this back when our people are safely outside.
Okay.
And I put it in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, you can take him. You want him now?
Yes, we do. So you need to go tell the ogres or whatever it was outside that we are passing safely and to have the humans brought safely outside.
And as this is happening, what's her name? Ms. Featherstone is literally cowering behind Senzin, just like holding on to Senzin's cape and like ducking behind it the whole time.
Aww.
And at this point, they take you into the cave, and there is a klaxon. So as you walk into the cave, the goblin, Snigbat, looks like a little stick on the wall, and he pushes it up, and you hear this incredibly loud sound.
Oh, great.
And
I know, like I'm so
bats,
shocked, right?
Bats just start flying all around, and you see them. They leave all the way up through a hole in the roof. At that point,
little shit.
And he says, "Oh, the ladder's right over there. Go ahead and lower it down." And Senzin, you're still holding your torch, yes?
Yeah, I got it.
All of the villagers are staring up at you, and looks like with some crutches, a dwarf kind of steps forward and goes, "Are you here? Did Lady Nandar send you?"
We are here to rescue you and return you to your homes.
Ah, thank Morin. He says, and are you going to lower the ladder?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and he's standing by the ladder, injured first. So he sends all the injured up the ladder first, and you've got a group of about 20 villagers standing around you at the top of the ladder.
Is that all of them?
There's no one left. There does not appear to be anybody left down below.
Okay. Just real quick, granular question. How many hit points? What's max hit points for each of these villagers? I imagine they're not like expert warriors.
If you succeed on if anything succeeds on an attack roll against them, they will probably kill it.
So how, I guess I'm just curious, like, if they each have like 10 hit points, are they down to like 2? Or like
just in general, they each have like 1 to 6 hit points. They're probably in the realm of malnutrition, malnourished. They're probably at like maybe 2 hit points apiece.
Okay.
You all realize, like the wiser among you realize that you need to get these people out of here. Like getting them out of this danger is probably more important than feeding them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to get them outside. Like we can't stop and feed them. If someone is like bleeding out or like broken to the point of needing immediate assistance, we'll assist them. But other than that, we just need to get out of here because I don't think this little bitty goblin is going to be able to hold those ogres off for long.
And yeah, exactly. And I'm picturing Piranha just carrying 2 big rats like for field dressing over her shoulder as she's walking around.
Yeah.
So
Such an awesome image right there.
Well, I was kind of thinking I could just sort of like rope them around my waist, so I just have them kind of like dangling, like a.
Oh no! Like they're like, I mean, they're probably 100. They're probably 100 pounds each. You're like plodding along carrying them. They're giant rats.
They're
all right, I'll take 2. I'll take 2.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
so
to me, dogs are 10 pounds. So
Snigbat turns to you and he says, "Okay, don't say anything. Okay, am I clear?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they talk to you, don't talk back. And I'm going to make a roll, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to actually switch back to this scene so you can see the roll. Would
Okay, real
anyone
quick, doesn't that look like a sleepy, weird, haunted doll with like sleepy eyes?
would anyone like to spend an inspiration point to force me to re-roll that to see if the ogres listen to Snigmat or not?
We got a 16. Is that bad?
You don't know. I'm offering this so you can kind of make of that what you will. Go ahead, Menrian.
So I don't want to make you re-roll, but considering I just walked in a room and evaporated the shit out of their former leader, I would like to stand behind him and intimidate.
Well, the ogres didn't see you do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the goblin.
I'm not covered in the blood and guts of other goblins.
No, and you know what? I'm going to re-roll because Fort Worth Bell gave inspiration to whoever wanted to donate it, so...
Yay!
Thank you so much, Belle.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're rock.
All right, even better. You didn't really need the thing. They actually pay attention to Snigbat, and you were actually able to lead the villagers out.
Yay! For creative solutions.
Yeah, well, remember, you
I
created...
actually missed all that. I had connection issues.
Oh, you are actually...
Oh.
You successfully lead the villagers out of the caves.
Excellent.
But just to be clear, you accepted a proposal to assassinate a leader to free them. So
Yeah. We were gonna it was either that or kill them all. I mean, I figure we spared lives here.
It was for the greater good.
Yeah, you pretty much did. So all right, Moradin talks to you a little bit as you're walking back, and he says, or sorry, Morak talks to you a little bit. Moradin's the god. Morak talks to you as you're walking back, and says, "Thank you. I mean, I'm assuming Lady Nandar sent you, and we'll make sure you're well rewarded. Is there anything we can do to help you?"
I don't know the name of my family, but we never sorted that out. But I tell him who I actually am, and that the sad reality, and I make sure that only the dwarf can hear this, is that the lady herself perished in the attack. There is nobody left in the village. You are the only survivors.
He takes the news pretty hard.
I would imagine so.
But he thanks you and says, you know, the fact that an elf of your stature would put her life on the line for our community means a lot.
We were very concerned, and we will help you in any way we can to rebuild. My family will. Just very sorry for your loss.
Why is it that you were in Nightstone to begin with?
Actually, it was just part of my rounds. I typically travel the kingdom helping out where I can, and I just went to check on it. It's an outlying area, and it was just part of my job at the time. And we came into everything being a mess. I don't entirely know what happened to your village. There was one person who was, I think, just taking refuge there, who ran off, that mentioned that it was assaulted by, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but a flying castle full of giants.
He confirms it, and he says, yeah, there's something going on here in the north with the giants. They've been incredibly active for the last few months, more so than they have been in decades, even centuries. We have a contact, and he looks at you and says, your mother's part of the Lord's Alliance, isn't she?
That is correct, yes.
We have some information, I think, that should be shared with your kingdom.
I was meant to find out any information that the lady had for us. I was told that there would be some kind of intelligence that I was supposed to collect while I was checking on the area and return it to my mother. Unfortunately, with the lady gone, I don't know what that might have been. So anything that you might have to share with me once we get, of course, these people seen to would be very appreciated.
I have a contact. It's not a traditional contact, but if I summon him, he will be here within a day or two. That might be the information you need. So
Okay.
just get us all back to town safely, and we'll put that ball in motion.
We will certainly do our best. My companions here fought very hard to make sure that we could acquire you safely. They've all been very concerned for you as well.
He drops back and starts talking to Piranha and says, so yeah, once we get back, I run the tavern, so if you can dress that up for me, we'll cook it up for everybody as soon as we get back.
Oh, no problem, man. I took extra special care to make sure that this meat would stay fresh. Yeah, got you covered. Anything I can do.
All right, so you make it back to Nightstone uneventfully. It is just about sunset. You smell a faint smell of wood smoke in the air from the still smoldering keep in the background. It is unbelievably quiet. There are no humans here. There are no elves. There's nothing.
So weird.
The town is as deserted as you left it a day and a half ago.
Well,
I would like to roll a few things, sir.
You may.
I was wondering if Ella, like maybe she's the ranger, right? Piranha's a ranger, right?
Yeah.
So maybe she could go and do some hunting or whatnot to help the villagers out with food, fresh meat, things like that. I mean, kind of like the rats, but better maybe.
Yeah, 100%. But before that, I just want to get the lay of the land. I want to get a sense of.
I don't want you guys to spend too much time on this. The village is empty.
Okay, then I'm going to do a
Nothing
little
has
hunting.
changed. Nobody's been back.
Yeah. It's just I'm trying to get across a sense of desolation. There's nothing here. There's no human life. It's empty. And these people are going to have to try to rebuild their lives.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sorry, I had to watch some scary TV shows this weekend, and I don't watch horror, and so now everything is terrifying to me. Yeah, I'd like to, when it's convenient, I don't need to take a bunch of time from the story, but I would like to do a little bit of hunting and just see if I can pull in some food.
Sure. I honestly, that'll be downtime. Like after you get everybody into the village.
Well, and obviously we need to work on healing and stuff too, which I'm sure the paladin
disappears into the woods to do what Piranha does.
Yay!
And you hear this screech of a flying cat somewhere off in the woods that signifies Piranha has killed something.
That's great.
Yeah,
So,
can we get them situated and kind of cook food and heal them? And can we get a rest?
You're going to in momentarily.
Yay!
So you all make it into the village. Morag puts you up. He owns the inn. So it was the inn where you met the not a monk. And he's just looking at it with the giant boulders that have dropped through his inn. He's sighing. He says, it's going to take some rebuilding. But I owe you a contact. He walks across and he goes behind the mostly intact bar and he pulls up some floorboards and he pulls out a blue orb. It is sparkling and shining, and Menriden's eyes glow, and she takes a step back. It is blindingly magical. And he whispers a word into it, and the glow goes away, and the orb shatters.
Oh dear.
He says, my contact will be here tomorrow or the day after. I recommend you all get some rest, get some food, and see what we can see.
I do that.
Very cool.
I bathe.
For sure.
All right. I will say at this time, Piranha comes back with a buck over her shoulder and, some good eating.
Is there anything I can do at this juncture to repair my armor? Because I lost 1 AC point, and that chaps my ass probably literally, and that's probably what I'm experiencing.
So, Morak looks at you and says, I did some different work in a different life. Give me your armor.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate you.
It is still, it's like 9 o'clock-ish right now. Villagers are still sort of clearing out the damage from their homes and getting ready to bed down for the night. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
I'm gonna walk amongst the villagers and kind of check on them, and anybody who seems particularly in an acute stress disorder state, I'm going to kind of pray with them or offer them, kind words of to bolster their.
You've already got a shit ton of inspiration, but I'm giving you another one for actually being like an actual kind person.
I actually
Yay.
I actually want to join. I'm not going to be praying. I'm not going to be doing anything like that. But because I do have that hometown hero situation, these are people in distress. I want to just sort of like help serve the food and just sort of like be a person, I guess, because that's sort of something that my character needs to do, a little bit of reaching out. I want to do the same. Also, whoever is cooking it, I want to make friends with them. Whoever is actually preparing all of the kills that I've brought back, I want to shake their hand, pretty much.
So Morak is actually married to a human woman who is, she introduces herself and she says her name is Jessica. And she says, I'm the cook here, and he promised me he wouldn't do any more forge work. So take this as a huge favor that he's actually going to fix your armor.
Wow. I'm sorry to ask him to go back on that promise, but I do sincerely appreciate it. It does mean the world.
Well, come on in the kitchen and you can help me cook and get some food out to these people because they really need it.
I'm good at shopping.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm good at shopping. Yeah, put me to work.
You all get the sense that, these people, you are their heroes. If you ever need anything, these people will, do anything but ride into battle for you.
Woohoo!
So that you've saved them basically from being made into ogre stew.
Aw.
Are there any kids?
There's a couple. There are a couple, and they are shell-shocked. Most of them are clustered around Senzen right now, just sort of, saying children's prayers and holding hands and doing things like that.
So,
then we'll get that
so the children, if there are children, I didn't realize there were. If there are children, then while the adults are probably taking stock, getting settled, and I don't know, taking their therapy, I'm gonna take the kids and get them as cleaned up as they can and fed with what's available, and then maybe sit around the fire and tell them some happy stories to kind of take the trauma down a notch for them before they try to sleep.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Menridin doesn't do so well with deep, dramatic, emotional moments.
Oh dear.
Wow, did you hear that? That thunder
Whenever
was crazy.
somebody tries to thank her, she just kind of mumbles at them in Aquan, pretending she doesn't know Common, and scurries away.
Aww. I'm going to try my best to help people around me with whatever they need help with, but I'm probably going to irritate them slightly by coming up with ridiculous ways to put things back together again.
If we built this large wooden badger. Is there anything
probably somewhat awkward?
Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we have a long rest?
Ask if there's a
Alright.
library.
Actually, yes, there is something I want to do. I want to
Sure.
go, after I've helped out in the kitchen and done what I could, I want to go find Menridin, who probably is not interacting with people, not getting the sort of dopamine response that the rest of us are getting from engaging with people. And I just want to check in with Menridin. How you doing?
I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm not really a gratitude kind of person. It's not really.
I'm not expressing it. I'm just saying, look, I've done some shit. I've been some places, and what you did today was pretty badass, and I hope you know that. And then I just clap on the back, and then just leave.
Everyone's like, oh, thanks. She does remember the trinket though, and that she got from Eric. That
The golden goose.
Yeah, that she was like, wasn't I supposed to like show
Do
this
something.
to the bartender? You might know it.
Oh yeah.
Cause like, but then she stuffs it in her pocket. Like, nah, it doesn't sound right.
Wait. Are you saying that to Piranha, or just to the into the ether?
Just kind of like into the ether, like out loud. Like, I was supposed to do something with this. I was supposed to show it to the guy. I was like, nah, that couldn't have been right. Like, why would I show it to like the bartender? It's just a coin, right?
All right. I'm going to say you all bed down for the night. And the dreams you have are of ravens circling in the depths of the ocean.
Oh no.
The ravens again.
And you wake up in the morning to a commotion outside. What are you doing?
Fresh hell.
I mean,
where are we sleeping at the inn?
Yeah.
It's not combat. It's just people going, wow, look at that. You hear.
Yeah, so
head outside.
Is there a window, or I could just head outside and hang
Well, I
out
mean,
by the door.
I'm assuming in one or two of y'all's rooms, there's like a boulder hole in the ceiling. So.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to flip over to this map scene just for a second. There is a floating castle in the clouds over the village.
Well, crap.
It is not dropping boulders. It seems to be floating gently down towards the village.
Why does that look familiar?
Because I sent it to you in a Facebook
Because you
chat.
sent it to me, to us. That's why. Okay.
Wait, to us or to you? 'Cause
I sent it to all of you in a Facebook chat. I was like, yes, it will be a floating castle with a wizard's hat.
I have no memory of this.
No.
Right? I don't remember this.
This is what happens when I plan a game with a bunch of ADD people. But anyway.
It's true. It's true. You knew what you were getting into.
All right. Morag, as you guys are, looking out windows and walking outside, Morak just sort of tells you all, that would be the contact. And
right.
this floating cloud castle lands outside the city.
That's so cool.
Can I do like a history check or something to see if I've seen anything like this before?
Go ahead. Tell me what you get.
$12.
You have never seen anything like this, but you've...
Not
I mean,
rolling well
it sort of jives with what you've heard about cloud giants' castles. And I will read the text box. You see an enormous an enormous tower floating on a billowy cloud, thousands of feet overhead. The tower must be hundreds of feet tall, and its spire looks strangely like a pointy wizard's hat. As the tower drifts closer, stairs made of clouds begin to form underneath it, and it descends towards you.
Henridden just like runs to the window and like smacks her hand on the window sill. It's like, he can fly!
What?
All right. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna say, I guarantee you, I've never seen anything like that. I'm gonna head down and see if Jessica needs some help in the kitchen, because I don't know. Contact. I guess I'll meet them when they get out of their floaty, whatever the hell. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to range that.
It is not rangerable. I
It's
will
not-
actually head outside and investigate.
All right. It is about 200 or 300 feet above the ground, right outside the main gate, and there are cloud stairs that sort of lead down right towards the main gate. As you are looking at it, and I'm assuming all of you will share whatever information you've seen out windows, or in the case of Dauphine at the main gate, a 25, 30 foot tall individual with wispy hair and purple robes levitates, not walking down the stairs, just sort of levitates down towards the front gate. Is anyone at the front gate?
I'm not, but I would be, because it sounds like Prince has just arrived.
Yeah, I'll say Menriden is sprinting towards the front gate.
Yeah, I am hesitantly making my way towards there, but I'm keep looking up.
Morden, as you are all sort of leaving the inn and on your way towards the front gate, Morden sort of says, "Good luck with that one. He's a strange one."
All right, I hearing that, I'm like, Jessica, love, I think you got it from here. I just heard something great. I want to find the strange one.
All right. Obviously, this is an individual with windswept white hair, a wispy white beard, billowy purple robes adorned with golden stars. He looks at you and says, "Hello, little people. My name is Zephyros. I may have information for you. Would you like to come with me?"
I want to roll
Come
any
with you
check
where?
I can immediately. I want to roll insight. I want to roll animal handling. I want to roll history. I don't give a shit. What can I roll? Let me roll. Tell me what to roll.
All right, let's go around. I'll start with Senzin and go around. Senzin, what are you doing?
Insight check.
Okay.
$11.
He seems trustworthy. Anything else you
Cool.
want to do before we move on to Delphine?
Nah.
Delphine? If you're gonna have conversation with him, I'll involve everybody. But this is just for checks. If you want to do checks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I would like to make a perception check and see if I see anything out of place, or
Sure. Tell me what you get.
so I get a sense of bad.
Thanks for the
or
follow.
whatever.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you for following us.
Yay.
I clicked the button, but I can't tell if it.
I'm picturing you carrying a goblin corpse around, by the way, now. Since you're holding the damn plushie.
Absolutely. There was a goblin child, and it made me think of my plushie, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, wait, those are Pathfinder goblins. So I got the goblin. Somebody in the chat said it.
Yep. They are Pathfinder goblins.
They are. I love the Pathfinder goblins. I know we're playing D&D, but I'm a huge Pathfinder fan.
Role-playing is role-playing, damn it.
I agree. Yeah, I guess I just got a 21 twice. That's what happened. All right, so I got a 21.
He seems to be very genuine. He seems pleasant and kindly and may want to help you.
Awesome.
What is Shazara doing?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check to
Okay.
see if I can figure out anything I can recall about.
Do Arcana and History and tell me what you get on both.
Okay, so Arcana. Jeez Louise, I get a 10.
Nope, the DC was 10 on that. Holy shit! It is an actual cloud giant castle. You've heard about these things in books, whatever. The actual opportunity to see one in person, it is a magical castle that floats on a damn cloud. It is the most exciting thing you've ever seen in your life, probably.
That's amazing.
All right, I guess we'll finish. I just stand there with like gawking at it with my eyes open and my jaw just hanging open, like.
What'd you get on the history check?
Even worse, 9.
All right, you don't recall anything about this particular one.
Okay.
Piranha, what is Piranha doing?
Can I do have we done insight?
Yeah, but you can do it too to see what you might glean.
Maybe
You know,
find
a
something
ranger.
different.
Yeah, a ranger
wanna
might
do-
get something different.
Insight and wisdom, if possible.
Well, just go with insight.
Okay. 19.
All right. He seems to genuinely have a respect for the small folk. That he is not treating you like normal cloud giants would treat the inferior, short-lived humans.
That very much speaks to my character's history.
Yep.
And I am absolutely all about it.
All right, Menriden.
Menriden is kind of geeking out because, like, her people have had stories about the cloud giants. And so she's losing a little bit of control over her magic. So she's kind of like sparking and like releasing puffs of clouds.
Everybody, the party and the villagers are sort of taking a step back.
We are all terrified of you.
And Menderden's only 4.5 feet tall. So she's like looking way up at the guy. And she's just in awe, and her magic eyes are just going. And so she would like to do like almost a subconscious arcana check to see like how much magic energy is wafting off of this guy.
Tell me what you get.
Let's see here. 18.
So in the tomes of your people, there are these stories about not only air-breathing giant creatures, but air-breathing giant creatures that fly through that air. And you are the entire castle, the stairs leading up to it, the clouds are blindingly glowing with magic. Yeah. Blinding. And his robes, a locket he's wearing, like every ring on his finger light up with magic.
She's just in awe, like.
So, all right, now we'll move into conversation. He's basically said, "Would you like to come with me?"
Where?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Medra didn't trust him with every fiber of her being.
Yeah, like all of your insight checks have revealed this person seems to be trustworthy, and for Dauphine, you know that Morak is a member of the Lord's Alliance. He knows about these people. He's given you the right words to say. He trusts this cloud giant. It's obviously cloud giant,
Okay.
and I mean, none of you have a reason not to trust him right now.
I feel like this is what my mother wanted me to investigate, so that I need the information to get back to her. I'm going to proceed forward with the cloud giant. Also, this is so cool. So there's that factor too.
Once I get over my initial shock, I want to. He fits in with visions of giants, and I'm trying to find answers. So I'm going to want to go with him, and everybody else seems to trust him. So.
And you look up at him, and he is just think about this: the enormity of this individual. 30 feet tall. You maybe come up to his knee. Maybe. He says, "Wonderful. Come up with me." And he levitates away, leaving you all to, like hobbits, sort of climb up each stair. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight. As you are climbing the stairs into the Cloud Giant's castle and flying away from Nightstone. Yay! That was episode 4. So,
very fun.
Yeah.
Anyone have anything they want to add or talk about? Or promo, like an OnlyFans page or a website or...
Yeah, all my stuff is Pathfinder right now. I don't have a lot to...
You should talk to them, because it would be nice for you to be able to like say, "Hey, my name is blah and I'm promoting Pathfinder stuff." Anyway.
Well, no, I mean, I can do that all I want to. We're playing a D&D game, so I feel bad from like for example, I just launched a new company called DDS, and we're doing apps for Paizo.
Cool.
So you can
No,
check
you should
those out.
absolutely talk about that. Come on.
Well, yeah, okay. So those are on ddsapps.com, but mostly they're in the App Store. Right now we're working on combat tracking apps, and we have
cool.
Starfinder and Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Both of those are pretty cool. We're going to have... Awesome. We are still supporting the older editions too, so we'll have a PF1, and we're actually working on a spellbook app right now. So that's something nobody knows. So there's that fun.
Are you allowed under your NDA to talk about that?
I own the company, so I'm allowed.
Never mind. Okay, it's all you. Anybody else? Ella?
Yes, obviously, of course. Not, of course, as cool as BJ, because damn, rad. But you know what? eladarling.com. OnlyFans, it's fine. It's fun. It's cool. It's fun. It's OnlyFans. You know what it is. If you don't know what it is,
You've been living under a rock.
over 18, if you're over 18, check it out. If you're not, please don't ever.
I don't actually know what OnlyFans is. I just have that what people keep saying about it leads me to believe that it's probably adult content.
Well,
I'm in the same boat as BJ.
I know.
It is primarily adult content. They, as a company, like to delude themselves into thinking that it's an app for musicians and yoga instructors. It's not. It's for adult creators until they cut us off eventually, which they probably inevitably will. But for now, if you want to see some fun, cute, dorky smut, you can go to
I like that cute, dorky smut.
I mean, it is. It's not. I just want to have fun and not. It's just fun. I just do what's fun.
Is there anything tabletop game related there? Like, do you do role playing?
I do everything solo because we're in COVID. But once I'm able to sort of socialize with people, I'm definitely going to do some like D20 driven. Like, I'm just going to hang out with a friend and be like, okay, what should we do next? Here's a table. I'm going to roll a D20, and that's what we're going to do next. But not until I can safely engage with another person. So
that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, but I mean, for now, it's not because we're still in a pandemic. No matter
Yes,
how
we
some
are.
people or states like to think, or
We are
governors of my state.
Yeah, like that is going to be my comment there. Please, everybody, still be safe. Get your vaccines if you haven't. Encourage your friends and family to get their vaccines because we love everyone and we want to protect everyone. So, anybody want to add anything else? Oh, I should say, Coven MTG is my magic thing. We do it like 3 nights a week. So you should follow us on Twitch. And Duff will kill me if I don't read out all the rest of the Praetor's Reject schedule. So, on Monday is our show. And we also have Dragon of Icespire Peak with DM Sammy on YouTube. Tuesday is Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage with DM Duff. That's at 7:30 Eastern. Oh, really, Adobe? Something went wrong. Wednesday, Return to Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mac 45. That's at 8 p.m. Central. Thursday is Tales from the Yawning Portal with King Bashman. That's at 8 p.m. Central. Friday is Tomb of Annihilation. I play in that game with my lovely wife. It is awesome. You should join us. That starts at 8 p.m. Central. Saturday is Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff. That is the other all-female cast. That starts at 9 p.m. Central. And we don't currently have anything on Sundays, unfortunately. So that's all we've got. Anyone want to say anything? Oh, sorry. Separacrod says this Wednesday is off for Sanguine Isles, so don't go and expect to see that this Wednesday. We will see you all next Monday night as we fly in the Tower of Zephyros to where it is we're going. Say goodnight, everyone, and we'll be off in 5.
Good night, everyone.
4.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.